December, put the man on you. Akwantufuo radio. Papa smiling, awareness in my one more. Akwantufuo radio. I put to 7 December, put the man on you. Akwantufuo radio. Papa smiling, awareness in my one more. And now he goes by the name Papa Smiling, and got the vibe that will make you feel irate. Tune in and stay tuned to Bamaso. It's a party the king smiling, Nana Wokwaso. Yo, on in Nanka Saturn and Web. Na Pamphone so reporting Chidom from Monday to Friday, 3 to 7 p.m. Tune in to Bamaso on Akwantufuo radio. Yo, Akwantufuo radio. I put to 7 December, put the man on you. Akwantufuo radio. Papa smiling, awareness in my one more. Akwantufuo radio. I put to 7 December, put the man on you. Akwantufuo radio. Papa smiling, awareness in my one more. Yo, from here to foreign, you give us a reason to listen to radio. Papa smiling, anyabo.
Eye Pamaso. Eye Pamaso. And Penisa, yes, Sumanian Safonian Sumana Montaigne, and no confess a crumwa or Timubi. Could say by Papa Smiley and the bed of Fatrancy. O bed you chum, or my woman some, a man woman some, and in some polo. No mercy for the cripple. Papa, you chummy uncle.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Welcome to Banaso, a place where the sun and Ghanaians come together to shape the Ghana they hope for. Rising as co-creators and catalysts in making Ghana a better place for all. Oh Ghana, our home, our pride, the dream still lies deep inside. Through every hand, through every heart, the change we see begins with us. Together we rise, together we build. Oh, Bamaso, the time is now. The Ghana we hope for starts with us somehow. Yeah. No blame, no fear, no weight again. Let's use our voice, let's use our brain. With heart and faith, we take a stand to build this nation hand in hand. Oh, little Bill Ghana, we will do it now. We will bring the light, the people's power. We will make it shine. You and I combine. Celebrate by my soul. By my soul. Yeah, the boom, you know. Oh, together we rise, together we build. Oh, by my soul. The time is now. The Ghana we hope for lives in us now. Oh, by my soul. Where the discerning come to think, to act, and to build. Together we rise for the Ghana we dream of.
It is Wednesday, the 22nd of April 2026, 19 minutes past 1600 hours. A quite rugged voice, but here we are once again with another edition of Mamaso. Live on Akwantufuo Radio, Abramapa Radio, as well as Akwantufuo Radio GH, on our social handles at Akwantufuo Radio as well. This is the place where discerning Ghanaians with discerning thoughts we meet purposely to deliberate on all possibilities with which we would rise as co-creators and catalysts in the making of a beautiful Ghana. Here, we know we are the very Ghana we are so much concerned about. So if there is anything that we need done, it must begin with us. It begins with us, and the multiply effect reaches out to as many people as much as possible. So the very moment we step on this very platform, it becomes a moment, a journey of personal development. We getting into our greater excellence moment by moment. Every day we step into a greater excellence. Every day we step into a greater excellence. The truth also being told, excellence never ends. So we will continue to work on ourselves at all levels, from all dimensions, from all angles, in order to obtain greater excellence every step of the way. So if you are here for the first time, for whatever the reason may be, remember, you are here to work on you. And as you work on you, and you get solidified in the new you that emerges out of you, you are able to become a magnet that attracts others to also work on themselves. That is the surest way we'll be able to get our dear nation to the pedestal that we want it to be. So, to this effect, I would humbly welcome you to the Wednesday's edition of Bamaso. We know it as questions and answers, where we come posing ourselves questions in the knowing that the answers are already there, waiting for us to tap into them. So, I humbly welcome you to the Wednesday's edition of Bamaso. And she has wrong can see the emu do the emu people and come out baby will be a some pempens way. What feeding that Akwantufuo Radio, Abramapa Radio na Akwantufuo Radio GH. And then you could a predators word you knew me knew. I think him you knew you nunsia. Yaba, Bama subium, I bet to adre. I heard ye bit me ayo, I'm all man or afan into my pefra. Aha, yantias ye, Cassia Pabako, and they say. Wama Ghana na ye ni je ho ye pese ye ho adwuma na no ane ye ya enti mesrew se wa bayi no wa na abaye ho aduru o baye ho adwuma enti bra na hwehwe kwan a wonso betumi afa aye de wo betumi ayo ama o ma na konanim you see me wo ha na ebisi mitrim se onu obi hia onu na ebon komo na o hwe ase ehwehwe nipa ni sinto psychologically no nipa kro no so ti o no so hwehwe wo so sinto no no so de apemo psychological very very psychological enti wana aben wo psychology mu no adwen aben wo said the adwen adwuma no wo de wa nkasa wa wo de just wa fa ho ye mfato ho obi hia na even the fact that say even say wo adwuma na o boss mpo wo be kan se bia o boss no ono no bia ne authority no esosen wo de na de bia no opeke on the wrongs that you do You may not be able to voice it out, but in your thoughts, no. Now, okay, can say now who's a boss or crowns who you now you will. Usuro say be our back, but in your thoughts, no. That is what you are doing. And he say Ushia will be na ode. Yeah, the wrongs of that person in the Shiana, or no prepare also dear Eddie Shiao. Now, no matter who you are, said you would be an Unzubi. Aye, Unzu or Nanso ever. Now, psychology phones was I him well. You see, say instead of you going with send only background Nanso, no, let's say, okay, now you build up on some good that a person is doing. And then from there, no, you advance into a greater excellence. Ubehunu say, one also about China or the similar perspective and eba. We say yensua bibi wo na yamfa anya adwuma you be going round in circles. Round in circles. Of course, we have problems just like any other nation. Everywhere in this life, they have problems. But it's up to the strategy, the perspective, the dimensions with which you'll be able to address those problems from. That is how we'll be able to get solutions. One of them is what I've just told you. If you are meeting someone and the first thing that comes into your mind is to find problems, challenges, complaints about that person, that is the energy that you have created. That is the frequency that you have established. The vibration that you are sending across. I tell you, you equally get likewise. And so when it comes to our body politics with the NDC and the MPP, it's a similar settings. When one begins with the flaws of another person, the other person is seriously combing into the books to unearth also flaws. Nobody what then happens? It is flaws that we are getting more. Nobody is saying there are no flaws, but there is a strategy with which you will be able to work out the flaws from the good that is already happening. I mean, sadly, anyway, my culture said, if you want to, gain a lot of understanding in this life, first of all, begin with how the mind works. I appreciate psychologists a lot. They tap into the dynamism of our general. So the OBC beautiful, very, very beautiful. How you'll be able to engage the mind to get what you want. I've shared a bit. Yeah, friends, one. Now, Sauti and said the Natina. Nana Sarabidi, Dr. Ebenezer Amufa Boatin. Messin Papa Yunti Naranketia of blessed memory, Etienne. Any NHS say Papa Smiley one more time. Mijina Akwantufuo their name na evidence I can see the more people a mouse. So the union I and to Akwantufuo say one more time. Said the yen no, you heard you with me ayo. I'm all man I find into my paper. And ne questions and answers said the mark catch on. As in Busan Fabra. Fabra. Na yina yembubu yanku yanim. Dr. Jingo. Baba man so ne mo chairman. Yan sha say Dr. Jingo so na Dr. Jingo e mo enkomo kakra. If you run my akobo chairman so. Nti Dr. Jingo, say what me kan ene mama so na doc boko there.
Boko also.
Nyame adom. Yetimi hu me there. So yeah pim so cause voice na ya rugged kakra. But yeah pim so always it's part of the deal. Into yeah pim so now America to say
Boko really.
More
often to know about you. My budget you are saying. Me training I want to say.
No. Na Jim no kwa open muscles and answer open endurance.
The cardio and then strengthening next. Everything.
I see.
So we started with 10 mil. We hit it over 30 minutes. Now my back strength in my legs, my arms, yeah. Yeah. Me try say me babe what 3-4 times a week. What do you say? The most you have the power 6, but they are 7 in the metro field. Let's say my back. We are me babe 7 up. Then my feet will be 8.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah. So
I see. Now, who difference? No, who hit the gym now? Who difference? No.
Yeah, say every boy who say, blood, airflow clean and lady, they reduce blood pressure. So yes,
I see.
I feel so soon as I increase your good cholesterol so in your body. So if you go out your labs and almost a number singing
I did that. Yes, I only pot belly on.
But first name was 6 pack to say about 1 pack, but it's okay.
Jim Nina, still has about 1 pack.
Yeah, that's all we need for pass money. But with training, we'll try to maintain where you are now. Say, a best say, try to maintain where you are, which is good. So
that's right.
I
see. Now, how much does it cost you every month?
Oh, $9.99.
Money I want the enough for Papa. And now, concession be a man about for full, sir.
No, $9.99. But Tim said, yeah, what you are $42 what a year, but every month, it's $9.99. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm saying, more than quite reasonable, dear.
And also, more different. Some of them call basic one. No.
Okay, dear.
Some of them about basic. Yeah, and no more do more. Can you call $15.99? No, about $29.99. $29.99. It's like a bit more you see or more. More time in name. Sauna name. Recovery machines in there. They are able to soldiers. But maybe just not coming in and do my cardio.
That's right.
And everything now that I'm check it out.
It's so called basic in an SBA. Oko hona uya or hosa oko ye a tan and nassive for Nibia umbihuana.
Yeah, as I started to call just and I think all my in such a way say those you have to they have to check you in. So that's it. And for them to check you in, they have to know your category or so
okay.
And call I just say my friend.
You are not allowed here.
You're so that's it. Let me last time say me bana me bad boy back on or by feed the you take it. Na me ne heba. Some buy no very say no mommy. Free pass or guest soldiers. It is a number of free. Me do on no me say no neighbor. Say free pass because me basic, it doesn't allow me to bring a guest. So that's it. But other can bring a guest, but say free pass. And so me free pass my general fee. So that's it. And what they did is they take pictures from the sign on there that they didn't know. And I'm coming in more man that person they did. So that's it. So you also coach them saying time me are not making the free pass and there.
That's right.
So
I see. Systems me boy.
You get rid of this.
Na say crowd ya won ka soap bi o. Adey. Soap na sana.
And sorry because so much more now
Now bedru na say akura ne no medru na enti ubeja na ma na wu ana. Let's also open means for na de dro no tua no.
or no man and the whole time.
Tio. And I make her say, Obi no man. Yes.
I mean, the man who say, oh no man. Got a share. Put me got the man. What does he? Now what they are sharing is so there's so one appear. So
but I say that I say I would say doc. Oh medical field no. So there are instances where people are unable to take oral medication. So there are instances where people may not be able to take medication in a particular way. Now, most of the person they find a way to give the medication to the person. Maybe you don't give up.
With my CDC patient. What?
What am I saying? It's minty soap na hamino. Minty soap no bio.
But you can't. My background and Papa Small, we can't 4 steps easy. So we have to know where we are. We have to know where we are going. Then we put what standards, behavior standards, and then service standards. So what do you say? And you know, Papa Small, you have forward Jumono for Coco is the Ministry of Agriculture and also Education and that, right? We know we have the behavior standards. The way they have to perform their work. So what you say? We give them the standards. Do this. So what you say? And then we have the compliance. So if they are not doing what they are supposed to do, in fact, you have to do. So what you say? And to know as a leader, you have to go in and show them, say, hey, I didn't know me see and say, this is not what you read. This is not what you guys are doing. By a course or area from people. So they say, hey, when you come officer or crowd almost also say you sign what you want. It's all the share envelope money that which is not intended your position is on it here. So they say
that's right.
You know, so application over here, the application fee why yeah. 1 or 2 days, yes, the forms available. Online, all you have to do is sign somebody can call it because that's what you are there. You are being paid to do this way. So there's and not you are not there, to what? To collect bribes and answer under the table from other people. You are there, you are being paid to do these things, and we are also charging people, right, for those services you are providing, and you have to follow the simple instructions that we have laid down for us.
And
so, what catch that's a 1 year, yes, or now say Musanya complains in the idea more. You basically say through a Papa's money, no idea. Wait, Papa's money, because all my chance to us to rectify the situation. So how to baseball be a friend way 1, 2, 3 strike outs. No way they'll come in. So that's it. So the coupon the user for prophets, Jesus Christ, and then the Holy Spirit strike out. When you almost in chain. So that's it. That is how it is. But there will be a kind of we when you face we when a twin chain. That is a one. Papa, you are part of it. That's how it is. So now you are part of the who believe in because maybe at the end of the day, another in the month, maybe a amount like 10 or 15% of this kind of winner. So I say. And because you also are enjoying it.
That's right.
I am very sad, Papa's man. And so put the but the back, that's a home so the bridge area. One of the cow, Papa's man, because so put the baby. But yes, I refine one her. Oh, yes, a bit military, I won't pick out. But for the cow, yeah, then one our pro, the choice. So now a choice, you know, where then you are making. So we make this our choice now. No, and fan for so male or man and answer and coupon audio or so. So sanity, papa's man.
Okay, all right. Oh, said yeah, we say insurance for a ton or products no. So
Yeah.
they create the awareness for you. Say so why new we back this will happen. And you busa oh what have you got in place? Society we too oh say we back. Let's say we need sa nneɛma we a ɛde possibilities and ɛde and a better war. Now it's all about engaging the mind. So na obi wɔ hɔnom a product bi wɔ hɔnom a wɔyɛ n'adwene sɛ nka wɔntɔ da. But when he met someone and then the person engaged the mind, or not to her, not enough for her, not to her, not enough for her. No. Now the person came to realize that, oh, any idea we could say a beboa. Oh, I know toy. And he said, yeah, oh, can't soap we say, what's the soap we would the bar man fool me. But who wouldn't him say soap near correct me?
Papa.
I
Soap no.
appear me card in Biana said, yeah,
Where that one,
na enya apia minka oh ana nya apia minka
I know any friend that you know.
mama don't touch me no
Don't touch me, no. I don't know. What is that? Someone call. We just the dab. Something for the dab for the bench. Come on.
You okay? Yo, you find say dab they who use no so who nim say correct. Nti ekwan be so na obe engage other people. You engage them in their mind. So to come to also experience what you are already experiencing. How would you do that?
Yes, Papa, small is simple. To run somebody soap and about much of so soapy. So that's it. My teacher pictures, dear Mo said, before, not for me use any problem. That means also please say, if you can a bit all say, it tell a probably the house saying, and I say, the team, so say, what can we say? Way, rush should be the hard, rush should be the hard, rush should be the hard. That means you should have soap way, and one so that's it. And then, you know, in the fast, I so prayer, military, you know, so that's it. 3 months, 6 months, changes are ahead. I've improvement. Oh, man, so that's it. My home improvement, oh, my team, my home improvements, oh, my bed, yeah, ain't you know, Mr. So so prayer, media bank. And you said, you are no corner, no corner, and make use of now. What was I in your testimonies? Go for so soon, the 81 answers, say, resources, yeah, what is the new crown? You should be and so I bought the coin this say. So it's in my now down to you. Until now, no, I know we're gonna make a choice. Okay, which much I said, oh, anyway, my main to be the consumer try it. The rubber because when you use soap to be so there's a soap in the museum and you're the old saying but Robert kind the any matter. Until my day, the crowd for I met Toby, my day. Papa say be a boy me because when you say me so problem there where they where what is happening na face it say ko am kusu ko face it nti no me say sa so pe you e boy me awo say the post and then o church and personally no what the soap why then what started out the year of juma so what you say out the year of juma kaka kaka ti bosume bi ensia bosume nkro ana afe no na wa wo kokɔ gyina nhwɛ mu a wo sɛ sakra bi yɛ dɛ ɛba already mu no kasa ɛneɛ papa yi nsɛm no yɛ na ɔka wasɛm yi papa ɛyɛ o because we used to yɛ ampana maa dɛ na ho sɛ ɛyɛ dɛ ɔsesaeɛ bi a dɛ ɛba no body no na me we no no nti no de na koso na ma yere na ma twaso no ma ayere akoso a ayisu se de be ya ebe boa me na matima yere anya saa ntisaye no na ma maintain yare no but ukaka se adie ɔde baayɛ ebi de ɔyɛ adwuma na we de ne bo ɔden so papa so de ne bo ɔden na mebrɛ ansa koraa na mɛde matumi de afa me kɔn anaasɛ matumi de afa ma ha sɛ yɛ ade deɛ ɛneɛ o baako no na meyi so no deɛ ano deɛ ɛsɛ fofofo no koraa deɛ ɛyi effort biara nim biara no ansa meyɛ de mede me nsa bɔ mu a na mede abobɔ mo ho na mekɔ mbɛɛ bi a that's all go back papa's money so go back wagyae papa no a ɛboa wo no ama wayɛ dɛn wo program no a wɔ no ɛso ate no ɛsɛ wagyae to hɔ nom na go back nti no mu sɛ wo program no afei no ɛba bɛyɛ rest so ɔde sɛ so we are going back again to now program no ɛyɛ rest so that is what we need ɛno nti no ɛna meka sɛ soap no which is subjective objective what assessment and then plan. So papa's mind. You have the soap. Papa, how to make us up?
Meteo kasapa twaso.
You have the subjective, objective, what assessment, and then you plan. So what I say, subjective. Okay, papa's mind. Yeti profile. Yeti atonsu. Community hall. When I say atonsu town in say you know. You get to say in here market, so there's it. In here be a hospital, and I say in here be a school, and you know, and you had a young common, you know, objective for no by a Tonsu district government officials now most of them appointed on that. The most of them are objective in Busma at the core. And individuals, you know, and I said the town or more members, you know, I can say, we here school, we here be a hospital, we here a market, you know, I am the crown. And part, you know, say, oh, and part the way population was here, we here this market, we here this school, we here this hospital, and you know, the baby, my assessment in my papa. So there's it. Yeah, who said, but you say, here, and you did plan. Okay. Plan eligible will say maybe 6 months, 8 months, you know. This is the plan. Between place so that we'll be able to work to provide you the school, the markets, and then the hospital. No? So there's it. Okay. Who said dying, the baby, you answer is I don't know. Okay, yeah, Baba Jesus will be a friend property taxes. Okay. And you know, a will be based on the size and then usage, you know, this is how you are going to pay. Okay. Amount for a business in the day, almost so this is how they are going to pay any other day. So I say, Papa's money, my assessing another plan to form. Until the moment the before the Sicano, I ever moon, no mind. What's that? It provided the services now. More money, I have a almost and almost soon, I must do my money. I have a no mind. Now, more it provided more, say 6 months or say 9 months or so, 1 year. So just say, Namugusu, Namu, once, and once, my day, 2 or 3 years ago. Now, almost services in Papa's money. My day, what provided my home. Oh, that is how we have the faith, you know. So to work for the people, and to the boss is saying, Papa's money. Almost soap on out to one and I'm waiting. Would you carry? So what I think. Until Garena would Jaran said, we provided the services now. Until we was better with no more than my complete almost service now, no more cannot. But you are providing my own. So to all you have to do is you have to maintain it, maintenance portion. So that they don't go back to the bad situations now, no more. So not for people they have to what to maintain those infrastructure now. By the poverty amount. Papa's money, I didn't care it.
One say, you have made it sound so simple. Now, until the things that were simple, that are simple to you, became simple, and they were very, very hard to you. Maybe what? I remember back in time when long division was a problem to me until I got the support from my dad in a very special way, and then later on, it became very, very simple for me. Now I forgot in that very moment, and they say it was once difficult for me, but now something has changed, and then now I see it very simple. And now obi to me yet long division. Oh, instead of me looking at it from nipa perspective, say on also go through on also stages of unfolding to understand long division. I dare simple say, I dare simple say, oh, the things that are simple to you today were once very challenging to you. So as I walk in, I'm very, very simple. Oh, that way in can we say, and can one so but
so
people who don't get it that way. Anna.
Yes. Yes. Because now we have problem. Now I'm hoping that we say we have an expert, your dad, so just say to what? To take you through the process. And about the year easy man. Now we problem you win some way like I'm cocoa will be a winning man, but money will be frustrated more. So yes. So it's that is how it is. It's the situation we have to have the best people now. They will be able to what to solve the problem for us. But if the solving the problem is bigger than the people who are going to solve it for us, really hard. Papa's money, you're quite nearby.
I see. You're quite nearby.
Ahead. So I say, long fishing. Yes, over say, maybe ready, what about papa or church or about easy amount. Sanity. So it's or chair one after you say, or chair one. You do practice on energy. You practice now, practicing more. Now, very easy amount. That's how I'm catching me boys. You say, more. So, mass, men that maybe I told them, say, me not have a problem. Mass, right? Papa's money. Let me work you. Madam Pem, not making kind of cake. So that's it because we say, me didn't about me too. And not Madam Pem, not making kind. But it do as answer. I feel I'm struggle. So to do everything, I'm saying no, Debbie. It's no. I do everything on me fine. Say a secure. Debbie out of the MFA back. So there's it's I'm a sorry. They are bare 5 or 6. Number problem is number working. So there's it. So after me cause contract on ma. What's the matter on ma? Papa's money. You give you na make road. So that is us. It's hey. The problems in the solutions in each one. When we have the solutions now, we are practicing it. So that's it. We are making it better. Easy my improvements. So that's it. To make it better. Because we do be able to say problem here about baby, but because you work here, you will know how what to come through to solve that problem. Oh, I maybe putting in additional steps inside the money here solving it. So
that's right.
Papa's money. We party A bar, the party B no about the change, the same thing, but in different content. So they say, I'm on a different name. So, the same thing over here, which is not helping the country.
I see.
Now Now, no, you can say, Kwalebu, after no mania 24-hour pharmacy, and say, Kwalebu Hospital, Papa Mali, a teaching hospital, biggest hospital, I remember say, Uli, Kwalebu, I Kumasi, or the whole
Yes.
kind of I walk a crown. Pharmacy, it wasn't operating 24 hours. And accident unit in the amount for near they keep problems about no me there almost some problems. So that's it. Because we have people money pharmacies are more outside they kululu. So just say and a draw also almost torn or pharmacy one money I don't know. And one operating 24 hours. After so I do so I be so soon you want to know but yes why. That's all pharmacy ko akono ko So, and then we are doing this to ourselves, Papa Smiley. How long?
Once again, my catcher said, "Yeah, who simple son." So, you may need to develop strategies. You'll be able to impress upon any other person who may not know what you know to also begin to see from all perspective, right? Now,
Yes, sir.
I mean, as you were talking, no, it brought some thought that was hovering on my mind over the weekend. Now, I want to say, we are in an era we were say nobody knows tomorrow, but we say nobody knows tomorrow, but we know tomorrow because whatever that we are planting, it is what we are going to get tomorrow.
Yeah.
And you may say you don't know tomorrow, but in what context? If you are planting something today, right, you should know, say, it will grow into whatever you are planting tomorrow, right? Now, say na mihuno. Say, a thought came this way, and I'll put it in the form of a question for you to also express your views on it. Or say, even in our imperfections, we can obtain perfection, right? Even in our imperfections, we can still obtain perfection. Dr. Jingo, sasem we say we'll be catch the wa say anawo. What you say?
So you are imperfect, right?
See, even in our imperfections, we can still obtain perfection.
We
Even
can
in our
obtain
imperfections.
So to obtain a perfection, somebody has to put that perfection on you. So
Dr. Jingo, to what say? Take note of the key elements.
because you are imperfect.
One second. Take note of the key elements in what I said. Even in our imperfections, we can still obtain perfection. Afi,
And I said
carry
to obtain, to obtain perfection, you have to get that perfection from somewhere.
Okay, carry on.
That is what it is. Because, Papa Smiley, what I told you before, and I say, the word of God, no, say what? A bad tree cannot produce a good tree. A bad tree cannot produce a good fruit, right? So there's here.
Also.
And for us, so I don't know about an medical because the Nkopa any idea, and no. The people are ama that thing maybe see because say the doctrine, it changes behavior. So when you get the right doctrine, so there's it, your behavior changes.
Okay.
So there's it.
Okay.
Acquire say a jumum any other say the Bible can. This is Second Corinthians as say evil communication corrupt what good manners. So there's it. Oh, and never be horrible now. Personally, if you nipano when you good instructions, so they say, when you good teachings, when you good doctrine, the behavior will change. So, and that is how I
Okay.
affect it, because our imperfection now, what kind of to get to the perfection, something has to happen in between. So
Okay. All right then. And see, in your view, no dear, in our imperfections, so the only thing that we need to obtain perfection, and I always say, there.
Yeah, you have to have. I'm going to say, the American say, we are like as a dead battery. What's a dead battery? To regenerate the battery, you need a booster, external power. So they say,
That's right.
and we need that external power, so they say, which is the spirit of God, to be in us, to regenerate ours, because otherwise we are dead. Papa Smiley, we are from Adam, we are everybody, we are dead in trespasses and sins. So they say, because our behavior, Papa Smiley, Obia Jahanwa, any they have here, Macra, warm, Papa Smiley. And cry you, no be a chum, say you, who to me, be no, baby could ding. Oh, Bape, no, I declare no this year. So what is it? That's our nature. So, our nature, and we need to what? We have to get a new nature. It's hard to get that new nature, and only say to believe the gospel of the grace of God now, why they upon or cover upon us. Because when that spirit in you are, so you are going to walk by the spirit, but not by the flesh.
Okay.
So that's it. Because our flesh in the Papa Smiley, there's nothing good in our flesh.
All right. I see.
That is why I said when you are in Christ, the body is dead, but the spirit is alive. So and that spirit, when you are reading and studying the Bible, then you are getting the knowledge. So I say, and then those knowledge, was going to change your behavior. So and first, now as a first, that's a minister. Now me bribes. So I say, and I say, me them, me could do on my say me in 8 hours, but when you are reading the Bible, or putting the knowledge, just don't do what Paul or something. They say, we have to obey instructions, obey this. And you know, because you pay me 8 hours. Heading me call for 5 hours. So they say, and now you are going to change that behavior. You are going to go for 8 hours. So that's no, oh, yeah, man. Oh, yeah. Now, yes, for 200. If I could see about 20 million, if I could see school dying, and 150 because 150 no the car, the quality of the work, so better to say no. I don't know. I have to do what it's required for me to do. So what I say, 200 because you are being paid. So, and by that doctrine now, where you are getting, that is what changing your behavior.
Okay, I see.
So that's how it is. Yeah.
Yo, Dr. Jingo.
Yeah,
but that's it. MC Abon Komopa. Now, just one final question. Is the world a perfect place?
No. Right now, it's not perfect, you see, because Adam, yeah, but now BBS here. So that's it. We are not in a perfect world right now.
Okay, so where
the world now we are living in, we are living in the hands of what? Of the devil now. So that's it. We are living in a wicked world now.
Okay.
So that's it. Papa's money. Would you share said the echoes of Iran and Ukraine? Can you tell me if we are living in a perfect world?
Okay. And see, imperfection, if you never.
If we are nature, no nearby. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Because when our first father Adam, sin, no, so they say that is where we are. That's why we are in a chaos now. Chaos.
Okay.
So they say.
All right then. Look, yeah, but that's it. No, I miss it. What's it? Yeah, but that's it.
But
No,
yeah,
so now you could see board chairman or what touch you on Matiwa and tea. You could see board chairman. Na and say over Kebia and Sunny Ako Bibi and of a body. So, the board chairman. So, what you can Bamasu. Board chairman, you did? Okay, Mr. Board chairman. Waba. Board chairman,
Me wa hapa me di edwogu me ni so sisi ana.
hey.
Share me na.
Any train a coffee man.
Oh,
Obekasa.
Hey. That Jingo sometimes he makes me laugh.
Oh.
if I just why no man answer there?
What's it I?
What the allergy I do in the goose one?
I
Okay.
yeah.
Was it Dr. Jingo makes you laugh?
With and then suddenly be a hot more say I will send a crazy assistance. Nyankopon away for. Nyankopon I could tell baby no sharp on son or this previous and all. Anyway. Now when Bibi Chibag game, me say we bet me aboamia. Yeah, no Christopher. I must say the Bible was inspired by God. Long.
Ethiopia.
How many true Bible?
How many try? Oh, say John Truby. So, Moses Truby. What I say? Paul was who Truby.
Then a buy no Detroit.
I said no one I can. What's the inspiration?
Oh, inspiration.
I said I now can. No one I can.
Maybe so, dear. Maybe second. Before Nyankopon inspire baby me answer and Truby.
Oh, and then so beside Dr. Jingo.
Oh, say no na. And then I name Madame for be din komo. And I may say, Nipa Benny a tuni din, ya deba tuni. So, akwala, ya wa akwala. Ya dinito yana na se obia owofia. Obia ni a tuni din.
I said 2 din for a reason.
Very good. But mostly in our account setting, you know, onipa waye bibi papa wofie. Ano dimu ene di obitono. Yes, sir. Very good. Very good. Inti, let's just say you are reincarnating that person's spirit to be with that person. Akwalana what the autonomy wa.
My name is Overcan reincarnation, dear, but you may say it in a particular way, but you just want to reinforce the virtues of that individual.
The virtues of that individual person.
Yeah. Okay. Carry on.
About the same ye before you to 2 years na to actually ni akofa brofo dear. So we have driven out Yanananum. We've driven them out from ourselves. How can we progress? Moshe Deviasi Echo, Ajingo, we are aware of what is going on. And almost say Yamisum start if he Israel for no more Yankopon Adamfo. Are these people really Yankopon Adamfo? And I remember. Look at the distraction they are doing. It's about time, say, before we set up and re-examine the mental agony as Uncle Fuidi Ababeshi Trim. This is quite disturbing. Very, very disturbing. We should the Okosu we are Sisiana. A be it to me the or no or the best army. So the Opebiano to me we are say to destroy things. Anyhow, kill human beings. Papa, South Africans. I think someone should speak to them. I understand they say a foreign minister, Afre Roland. I don't know what position that Roland is. But the course or hormone air time. And yet, say ye be before Nanka say ye betray home. Na ye kunkum ye ho na ya pam ye ho efi ya maimu. I was watching someone who was yes pillar bi na edi esi hɔ pillar no what do na see a one side a Burkina Faso utu na di see one side a Ghana and obi aye farm ne farm no stretch across the pillar to the other end enti na nipa kro no otua ne taxes wa him. Oh, America is not one a country or a different countries and no come ho abom and no from say United States. Why can we not do the same? Na yanka say betumi twa ye ho na wo hwe a bibini a wa huni nua obo no say o tunu twade pa o. Serious beating because this guy is from another part of Africa and he's just black as you. I cannot understand why we hate ourselves so much so. Of course, we hate ourselves so much so say, ye didn't cry, ye demand near twatching. Yanka say a casa crano, na yempese ye beka. And now ko Ghana, a diane ye popular on me noodles. And so in Camino war me nan cow. And I say, Banchia, ye dear good gem, ye hum. And now a poto face the war. Said the need any dindos and Timin Twin Canina. Fufu, Manche Bordier, ni yedi. Now we are changing. Why? Why don't we like ourselves? I am oh, omukwa no makwa kofa bibi yesi a democracy near the ababe to hon. No way ba no ababe can we can never agree on anything. We can never agree on anything because we say gumun no way the go from. Yes, say gumun no way the go from. We need to start thinking seriously if Africa is going to develop because Africa must develop because the next frontier Africa.
Yate.
And the meet young lady be also auton a meat pie. And she's bought a G-Wagon by just selling meat pies. So your kromun we should not be under any illusion, say Sikeni Krum. A lot of money in our country. And Ghana and for that matter, Africa is constantly evolving. And it's a war bridge now when you say, Obey Bibi will fear, Mr. Start now. Start now because a time will come that Abrofono Krabasan Babaji and Sassin in the fears.
You Bochama, Yate 80 what would be your analysis to as someone who said Dr. Ajingu say even in our imperfections we can obtain perfection? What would be your analysis to that?
Well, from what I'm saying, it's pointing to what Walker say imperfection. We can get perfection from. No one is perfect. No one. Even Jesus said that he wasn't perfect.
Okay.
So out of his imperfection came out perfection.
Okay.
By constantly examining yourself.
Okay.
I always say something, say, no human being is an angel, but one can approach an angelic status if one's actions are constantly guided by self-examination.
Okay.
That is the answer I'll give you.
That's the answer. Okay. All right then. Thank you. Thank you very much, Bochema, for also there. And do you think the world is perfect?
The world has never been perfect.
Wow. Okay.
The world has never been perfect because Nyankopon boy we are no. Okay, he created the land, sea, or the namgum or the nugum, and kindly na nipa na beye.
Okay, I see. And then the Akarinya, I mean, yeah.
Dabi nipa na beye, or they are doing it to nipa trim.
Okay.
Na nyame na beye ka.
I
Papa,
see.
nyame na ye ka.
So
Radio ya okay say nyame na ye.
I say it depends. It depends on what you refer to. Nipa na yeye no, because it depends. It's all subject to what you define as God. No.
Me say time okra na. Time okra no. Time. Nipa na ma no nsiabo.
No correct. You can't say
time
nipa.
Nyame abo time na to ba yan ne hyehyɛ time no.
Okay.
So nothing is perfect.
Okay. All right then. What I wanted to say and say uka say ka nyame na ye nipa na ye among other things. But and I'm gonna say that what I wanted to tell you is it's all subject to what you refer to as God now or can so if your thoughts go directly to a sky image sitting somewhere, yeah, and you overcast definitely and your God and a year car, right? But if you come to realize, say, this God that we have chosen to say a friend of God, so it is just the creative, loving, and intelligence behind all of creation. Yeah, then your answer may be different, right? It is all subject to what you refer to as God. To some people, Jesus is the God. And yes, I argue say Jesus and the car, right? But to someone who comes to understand, say, that power behind creation in terms of creativity, intelligence, and love, that is what makes all things possible. Yeah, and yeah, it is that power that makes all things possible, including the car that we are able to do. Any subjective kasiya pa. Yo, boy chairman, every day no yanko bibi so na bibi. And so Emra, bibi we are metie of a body kakra, and then I urge in some before I run away on this Wednesday. Enti bibi bamazo. Na boko de bibi. Asa okasa na ofomu kom do ana
Come the make a crown and so let's say we recover from my sickness.
Onya me yare ni bia na
I don't know me ni me yare o yare.
So sem kasa umtirim kakra
Yare.
Say no me can say flu say dear so flu virus say
They say me near fear near
hey
my so weak.
Fika ho
Yeah, easy.
Now what me trace o never be a yeah this idea no buy there.
Me I know say it's not yeah na be however say on say you almost a bacterial infection. This one go a little bit far. But there's a miado near my buffer.
Okay.
I go run.
I see. Ntiyabasa ya wo ye light soup bi na wo no ma na say de.
The last soup you condom podia. Yeah, you can't know it. Yeah. I've been as a catcher man, so yeah, you be the DPS.
That's right. As long as it says yare ni bi woro mu a we say say before yare say no say yare ni bi ba ya na abrofo mo je da nya drum ba. But if it's something within
okay.
Oma de any
day. Before yeah, we say be a solution to say yeah, we say you more for this.
I see. All is well. You get better. Yo, Eddie, baby. What's your Dr. Jingo? Yeah. Kakra, what's your board chairman? So kakra, right? The omo kind no so we can be but one of the questions that I posed a thought that came, say, even in our imperfections, we can obtain perfection. Send out here, a call custom. And do we live in the perfect world also? See, Bibi, what do you need?
Yo, me that's it. My chair to your phone. I think it's only a doctor and common in an a woman who feel say, oh, her doctor, and I say, oh, yeah, I'm person because both chairman, the end day, being Kasabi, I say, on you out, we feel bad, say, me take personal. Because before now, because I wow history, crying, Bruni never trauma. Now, be inspiration, I said, oh, Bible. Now, Bible, no, we need data, you try Bible, more, try Bible, me try. And now, every country there, you need back who's what make your Bible. And I be before I'm true. It is neither here nor there. You see, I believe, sir, some community and fun to baby. Now, I, say, as a man who can, ha, doctor, say, every perception, every perfection, there is something.
I mean, say, even in our imperfection, we can obtain
Yes,
perfection.
and I
That's
would,
right.
what year example? Your friend is say, would the long division be year example? Oh, say, would the bad politics, man, and now the insurance be so by example. One thing is that
The context within which I use those examples, no.
I want to remember.
Okay, all right. It wasn't to do with our imperfections in the end.
Hence, the day back, obi on auto insurance, changing our auto insurance. On opening fast wool. Though auto a bebo and so on, so opening fast wool. And I also say, who's a problem? You see, you win now, who better. Must we beg you to do that? And as there's all the about politics anymore. We na yempom bedru. Who work to school? Why a political science? Why a day? Who's a leader? Who a leader there? You have to know how to lead. Watch a cat any people trying to maguso. May you win me ba, no one banner your name and so I won't mean. And that's a set person. No, Masui says, oh, you bedru. They are going through their own way of something. Omo adwene do mutimu no a different from the wo adult. Onye na adwene say obeye na adwene on dey ba say obe make work for himself. Enu nti na omo ntimi nye de eso omo ye no. Because adia you don't jingo kaya now say it's so simple. We say to him no it's so simple. But the thing is simple. But ono the enye simple man no say ono nye na adwene say obeye sadie no. So, and that is a problem. Nti me no na eham is who was a chinchina easy. Yes, if for some regard na who be free. And no this ye powacho. And kran keten there ye chiwa akwa bi is ye chiwe aso ne nani aso ne sani ye chinchina ni edwaro. Oh, what go school who ye panyini you say me leader me be dimonim no mo me nim ye dia ma na ye zo na utiminya. No. Is the person going through onya understanding into no bedru ho kakran bedru enye kakran omo nye omo adwene into no papa they need to omo so a you are not getting anywhere. Onya na adwene say pass will be leading now will be no that is not their motive. Into no ye be ye kase ye de sa nneema no console ye ho na ye bedru ho they are also going through their own imperfections, we should allow them. You better we are not going anywhere. Until that was what I wanted to chip in.
Okay,
Yeah.
I see. And see, let us say, per who view no there. The primary objective of the person involved, is what will determine say at the end of an answer one. Yes, sir.
Yeah, no, and the motive I didn't woot. Also, will be all crowd, oh, she be. Now, who share no, but you who say, wa, many parents were born. Oh, no, yen, I'm grinning. Onim the oye pa, was shed that's what she be on Sheffield. Onim the omunim the omoye. Because they okay, as a big hospital. So, how many cases name I say, Ebi anadroni ye here drobia mobia ye nyabi. And must somebody come from Bruni crewman as a baby to come and advise you, say, do this. There are certain things we don't need advice. We don't say be omo school they can also do that. And there may be all crana. If we see that this is a problem we want to solve, maybe our motive is that problems are meant to be solved. So if this is a problem we want to solve, we offer nipa numi and satinase. And you know dear neighbor ya at the bit may everywhere. At least we'll be back some kubia. You 2 1 and more. Which I never win can we at the end of both yeah at the end. But these people are not going to that direction. They are not going okay. Let them feel comfortable. When somebody is comfortable, they don't complain. Let them feel comfortable so that we can have our own way, steal what we want to steal, make our money, and go. At the end of the day, you be free so I'm biaba. Be. Ghana won't me but there are certain things that needs to be done. What is it as you must Dubai was be. They tend about see close by baby grana guide. What a solution being and jump a be solution being on my found the same way. If we continue to do the thing the same way, we get the same results. And these people are not people as well. They are going through their own this thing. So at the end, we come. Baby, they know what trouble, if you want to argue with me, what I'm saying, think about and Nema it pertains around them. No, never to abuchi. Nema echo around them. Their cars that they are living in, their houses, their set types. It is more, even more than European people. European. But what about the general distance? Mahama, when he was in opposition now, all kasa about agriculture. Omuko visit on the fear na kuriasi oka agriculture. So the ideas were here. But now, what is happening? Even tomatoes, we are struggling to produce tomatoes and other things. And to omu adwene nko. And so no baby a person they are not managing, they are not leading. They are just making money for themselves, creating job for their friends and themselves.
And you feel say under no circumstance now but me I trigger a change of mind in those people, yes sir.
Yes, obi a okaso obi a ono se wadade untimi nyane no.
Ba obet ma boana ma nya na meboa.
The opposite nyane dia just all the aba pa.
Aba pe.
Enye opa bibia di bono bazi agi ye no tiatim. Ene ebia but no so ne empese ye beduru wo. Yeah, they decide, they take the children it na obi akoye sabi nkwasiade na akofa oyene abre ye nyina. Emwa. But so they are pretending that they are mother into unya no more. It's a very enka. Give it to minister, just give me the time, you make sure we will do that, we will do that, we will do that, we will do that. At the end of the day, nothing will be done. Oh, make sure you give me the time, you do. We are changing one every day. Be a changing a transformer. ye change yes, ye change way, ye way, ye way. Sabia ye bibi. So we don't see the results of what they are doing. And, you know, we are not praying say we should get to the point that people will be so agitated that because find some pasabia. Oh, yeah, if they have taken you are picking enough yeah. It may no point that so we should understand them. Maybe they are also going through their own way of no. They know what they are doing.
I see. Wow. All right, Bibi. Yeah, tell us what they are. Let us say, you've made your conclusions about them.
Oh.
So in your view, no dear, what will change them?
And they may change your money and I make kind. This will be a true.
Jesus Christ mean change you.
And Jesus saw no I had the obesity. No, I Jesus see on financial bottom. And so on financial. This is all more money for the diagram. One formation bottom. No for money. Now, the we are so for crano compromises. Now, you know, Jesus no him no. The most important thing is that only Jesus. So be or no also sorry that's all sacred. Intimi. Go to or go to. Your Mahamo preach it. Akwantufuo sorry. Obi a munyina asofo. You know, better was answer. Also assessor, also increase on it. There's a be out and command guns and go increase on it for.
Okay. All right, then, Bibi. Yeah, but that's it. And also, in your view, no, are we living in a perfect world?
Debbie, very perfect for the game complaining.
Okay. All right, then. And where is the imperfection coming from?
The imperfection is imperfect.
Okay. All right, then.
Imperfect.
Now, in what way, Anna, even in our in our imperfections, we can still obtain perfection.
Yes, we have to brighten the corner where we are. For so doing, maybe a wider portion or a larger person will have that perfection at least. Yeah.
Okay.
And a reaction is such a way say sometimes as you are trying to it is a be a unamdum washata defeater namdum or try say pay the ya wunifi but do na and will be a baby. So they say as you are trying to make perfect say uncertainty be visual every baby able. Perfection idiot. We should have it in mind to try to achieve and strive. More no one is perfect. No Jimmy Sabi. More modern say obey perfect. And more modern say obey perfect. At least you bet me I be 90%. But at least no one is perfect. I only have a cover 30%.
Okay.
The more modern say a perfect. And we so doing, so we'll try, we may try. Butcher my try, pop a doctor try. At least here conquer crack 10%, 10% crack quote. Near conquer crack.
That's right. That's right.
That's right in the corner where we are. So maybe didn't cray. We should didn't cray. No ba or Lucia. Nang and cray, and conquer crack. It be a bit my baby.
You, Bibi. Yeah, but down swassit. Yeah, but down swassit. And one simple question. Even in our imperfections, we can obtain perfection. And do we live in a perfect world? But Obia, Ewo baby, said you will see F7 a free abba. And I love it. Managing home. It's giving me various dimensions to assemble a copy. I can't at all. Bibi. Also, a very big thank you to that effect. Any offer body. I remember I was way. Now, so boy, Uncle Mokakra. Hey, and Sana, somewhere, Johnny. Okay, all right. He will come back soon. Into our body. So, what time can on you two way? Now, I'm Uncle Mokakra. Bamaso.
I drink as a papa.
Never go there of a body.
Papa, nyame na mumpa e boboko.
Good. You, ene eda hofro, yaba. Questions and answers. What I heard on what team common be fine. Kakra also be kano. Come yanko overbody.
Papa, say
Yes.
na obisa say a perfect place or say perfect day.
Let me say, even in our imperfections, we can still obtain perfection. And do we live in a perfect world? If not, where is the imperfection coming from?
And the mama perfect ho actually no.
What's saying?
And the mama perfect ho actually. I don't know. Mo perfect sir.
I see, I'm a perfect watching. See, I'm a perfect watching. Say now, what do you? What I say? Call Kasim. Do you think, say?
Papa,
We even in our imperfections, you know. So I quite say, Obako, Ahobwa, and Timin Suna Quentu, right? But still, I also took one. So, nti ekwan be so ana onkwa wa ho bo ntimi nso akwantu, but you will still be able to travel. That is say the battery and tree narration mu asa na ebitimi aka no. Nti even in our imperfections we can still obtain perfection. What you say okokase. But you can begin from, okay, we are living in an imperfect world or we are living in a perfect world. Ofawadi, odekasa, yetio.
Papa, me de kakra bi na me ka atoso. But you say ni anu mo keka bia but na say na me sheda enye eyi stable nti ama aha me te Dr. Jingo so ono obae no ono de as usual ɔde ne na yi ne nsɛm bebrebe gu hɔ ɛna ɛyi bɔchama so ba ɛ obisa nkurɔfoɔ a ɛtwerɛ Bible den edin ne ɛyi no ɛde nti na yɛgya edin ne yɛgya aduane no yɛ asɛm a ɔte bia ɛka no sɛ yɛwerɛ fie kurom he no abɛn nti ama yɛayerɛ dwabɔ ase na ɛdeɛ na ɛkɔma bayerɛ no ambɔ dua no efi soro ɛbɛte ahoma no mu nti yɛhwehwɛ mu a adeɛ na ɛma saa nneɛma no nyinaa bɛtee mu sɛ wɔn deɛ teɛ no yɛmpanyinfoɔ no yɛde asikyerɛ gu yɛn ano mpɛ ne yɛho sɛ asikyerɛ dɛnko na ɛwoɔ nso dɛnko ɛna yɛtwi so baako nti the moment a yɛn nyinaa yɛtu faa ne yɛakɔ buroni hɔ no ɛno deɛ yɛnka o sɛ wɔn papa deɛ adeɛ no akɔyɛ yɛba yɛkamfo buroni wei n'adeɛ wei yɛ buroni wei yɛnhu adeɛ baako mpo a ɛnyɛ wɔ buroni hɔ nti adeɛ nso deɛ the more a wode adeɛ no egum no na down no ayɛ addicted sɛ wɔn de adeɛ kyɛ yɛn nyinaa yɛaba aburokyire yɛkɔ aburokyire a yɛatɔ yɛkɔ yɛ kurom Ghana yɛatotɔ saa nneɛma wei nyinaa na yɛde kɔ yɛkɔ a bɔga ɔno nko a na odi ndomi sɛ wɔn de adeɛ no kyɛ o me koraa no yɛ kurom nsuo me nom a na meyɛ meya ampa taa sisi deɛ but bebree deɛ no yɛ life ɔbɛtɔ milk afiri ha ɔbɛtɔ adeɛ bi wɔ Ghana bi ɔbɛtɔ bi afiri ha eti the moment yɛtwe kɔ saa no na yɛde gye amanfoɔ gas indomie yɛde gye amanfoɔ gas no papa nyameboa na sɛ onya bi wɔ hɔ a sɛ ɔno nso obɛdi ne saa everyday ɛno nti na ama saa nɔɔma na atansa wɔ abɔnten no yɛ school mu because of corruption ti no ɛtɔ a ne yɛfufu no wokɔfufu kora bɛka kyerɛ sɛ abosomaduane a whole lot of things anama saa nɔɔma no nyinaa akɔba nti sɛ yɛhu sɛ buroni nɔɔma yɛ deɛ a adɛn nti na wopɛ sɛ mede me bato obi a wobɛgyina radio so ka kyerɛ me sɛ wɔyɛ torofo sɛ black man bi anka nɔkorɛ titiri Ghana ni bi anyɛ papa sɛ wɔn de adeɛ no kyɛ no yɛ crusade a yɛwɔ wɔ ha no titiri mpanyinfoɔ yi for Kofi. Bibini bi anka nokore. Bibini bi aye de menfa manonka. Not the astoaso. Sa eti se bibini bi anka nokore na broni na ka nokore dia. Naturally no me pese bi a me ban be ka nokore. Se ne na papa ka no. Se ye ba to obi a waye ade yi. And say obo no ho modern society ni. Eti se me so me pese me ba be te say me ba me ye te say Kwasi Bonsam na momo be kwa koye Peter Brunia papa ojiri se de he na mepeke. Eti yen as a before no a burden because that less beka chero say bibini bia nyansa ofom. Eti papa o expect me say me fa me banko to obi an nyansa ofom.
Let us say it's study all kind of subject to how we view ourselves. Yes, sir. So can we change the view of ourselves? Can we change that perception?
You bet some perception by a bedding. Yeah, a tear butcher ham. Who says, see, I saw Nippon more now, my great Tibaha. And ye bano, ye may be bree. Yet, platform is so crap, papa. What would him say? Ye will boo ha, or share bruni, no bruni, no, night in Saturday blue crow, bachiano, or prefer no. Since say, Obakonani nua Ghana ni tinsuo mu a ahoro ne ho dware amonchem baka kyerɛ sɛ amonchem ne nyɛ the poison bɛba ne ti no o professor ne broni na ne nsa tete ne tie ne bedidi sɛ ohun de adeɛ ne kyɛ maka last time na mo ka bibi wɔ ha restaurant ne yi ne yɛ bɔ Ghana de akyi ma meka kyerɛ sɛ owura nkrɔfo restaurant na wohwɛ nkura duane no mo te fa no mo di bi but yɛ nim sɛ no yɛ broni yɛ nti no any problem bo ho nti ewiase ne de se be perfect no fa ba bi no timi se de pen na de timti e be kan say perfect and the other part no so no because of say yentimi nya na nipa nyina ntimi nya na yentimi ebi mo so omo bogina fa bi so be ka kire say no ewiase na imbalance it depend ba bi ogina. Papa,
you of a body also your bed that's it. Eja ebreno enya ebre some sako. Ene bibi mem wa hwe chiri kakra one of a body ebe hwe chiri kakra as or some beba later on. Why but my mema of a boachi of a Kwasi boachi akwaba and then I can lead the stage for you two to carry on. Into offer Kwasi boachi. So ultimately can I ready there. Baba so. Kwasi boachi or okay. And Kwasi boachi near ready there near. Baba benewa. Me fast spot no my way. Baba benewa. Baba so. Hey, as always. Okasana. Kete.
Otene ketua wow.
Aye. Now what did you them on?
Then I make an phone no I phone no ba no ntino. I am me use earpiece no na so yame ene. Na ma menta news no.
You see mama full blast volume na mama na kwa kusi but still I no kasa ofo.
Akosi still out in ketua.
Come over here.
But I say the ultimate. I say the ultimate kakama.
Now you talking. I say me too volume no so kakara.
May the earpiece in Asha Masu, no, ya Masu, ya me hinting na minta news.
Almost ya from Kurmafa who had it.
And never theatre Masu. The number come.
You offer no boy and come. What didn't you tea?
Oh, now I mean, 10 months I'm come off. I bet in Kwanzaa, I take a creme. Say,
okay, Mamma Musawe. Do you think we live in a perfect world? And we also say even in our imperfections, we can obtain perfection.
Yeah.
And what I say,
perfect word, no, dear, we are not living it. And the bini baby, we are the baby anywhere perfect. And mom, yeah, try say you be perfect. Obi try. Enti, yes, that's a so be a conanim chain wa. Then be our person we use or no answer over chance her. Till the benchmark and say, they are a ye chain wood, and a year benchmark. Enti, open say we yes, sir. By no interest, any pano and as hard no, open say yes, and the finally perfect. The perfection no dear ubi a answer. And I don't think say you better home from Boda. In this case, say near your tea bia no bibia say yes in the pub one crano. Our own society no thought that you timid the example money. Inti in our imperfection, you bet mania bibi public free. Say a kaze as will be public free. Nazareth abana. And so honor ye to Christo free. Intino. In any team biano said ye so managing ya and as all modern anyone is swa at the public free maba. Ebiana the old pen on a wanya and so be ya at the be every ma a dead a friend say positive beba. Intino. We are there is no perfect word. No mum the team no ye yere ho a ye benya ade papa afri sanity papa nti na kakra metima ka fa no
no, okay, all right. I hear you. I hear you. Yo, now, okay. One other thing. I'm say, boy chairman. I can't. I'm say of a body. Ever can't. Me so say no nanka person kabi. Say
yeah
ya to abrofudi no so.
say body asem no kra o kan no no na o say o ka say e bia ye me meka say bibini bi adwene wo fam nti na ama omfa ne ba enkoto bibini no na eno alone no ehye mu kana say bibini adwene wo fam nti na omfa ne ba nto no ane ho because say me ka say bibini adwene wo fam a say u prove me wrong say no bibini adwene ni fam if say me mfa me ba ento bronida me de beto me ame ho ho na e ma ewu say bibini we na adwene wo soro ba ye no mo ka jire say ya adwene wo fam no na Facebook say ya before adwene wo fam dia ene omo kro anye nkrofo a ye behwe omo ahwe omo enti ye no ye de ye din beto abrofo no omo adwene wo soro eno kire say o guarantee anase o stamp asem no a ya kan to wo say omo adwene wo fam no if say adwene no say so a eno a na ye ne ho adwuma e kire say ade we ya me ye ne say the moment I want to me for adwene no endwene hunu say e want me for adwene no endwene hunu say me de ye we ya eno ebema amanfo hunu ana ye so beba mfa so ama me no e kire say adwene no wo fam ntia nti nipa bi o be ka say enam say ya bontutumfo ya ma omo ya degrade omo nti ama on person de ne ho bebo omo mi wa no bibini no sum no adepa bi wo mu a anka odo ho bo no anka obenya tite wuntimi nwini nuru sa pe eno ena ye asenso de kire se wadwene wo fam nti na ma ye ta aka sa no enye bibia se bia bibini timi ye bibi nti bibini timi ye ka bibini timi ye everything nenso ade a bibini atima ye bia no broni no so aye more than that nti eno no se o de to ho a eno be ma wa hunu se na ya bibifo no eye den na ye de dada ye ntumi enuru saa eno na ma me keka bom a e ma me kire se ene na ye no ya dwene no e wo fom ntia
because there be a baby no I say photocopy I say obi adi kan ye bi dada yintimi cover last na me ka say ene ye obi do aburu apesika de abeje visa aba America no America for no so atu omo kɔ bɔsɔm so nti wo ne omo ntam wa sabe na wo no kɔpɛ aburufu adɔ anya sika na de aba America for no ɔmo kɔ bɔsɔm so nti no adwene no de no matter what no bi de bi achi na de be ma ya hunu se ya ben ɔmo ananze ebiduru ba bi ebe so ɔmo no se ya sha ase adwene se no ya nkasa yɛmfa yɛdi ntoto yɛ ho ɛno yɛ one step because sɛ ɛnɛ obi sɛ tuntum ni sɛ fridge kora yɛ frɛ ne sɛn a onim ne din nti ade a onim ne din wobɛda na wayɛ bi but broni yɛ ya na ɔde ne din ato so nti sɛ yɛyɛ nim saa din no yɛte ɔmo kasa kama yɛfa saa kasa no te sɛ bi ɛyɛ achievement ma yɛ because me timi ka English kama broni no ne kasa no timi ka ne dɛdɛɛdɛ ti nipa nyina ahyia na onko ka sɛ woka twi pɛ na obia ɛhwɛ wo nanso sɛ deɛ wanka sɛ wobɛka twi no ɔnkasa because onim sɛ ɛkorɔfo no ntimi nka nti no obie na no koraa nka na yɛakɔsere no sɛ wahu nti na ɔde nyansa bi ankasa bi ɔka ne twi mu mpo a kɔbɛyi so ɔno a ne west ne nsɛm nsɛm a ɛyɛ ɔno a n'asɛm de aka no na wagya ne nyinaa ma n'aka hɔ ewa no nso nyansa so yɛsɛ yɛnte baako 40 tie no ɛna ama yɛatena mu a ewiase no ebinom akɔ mu anim deɛ baayɛ deɛ da bia no yɛwɔ yɛkyi anaasɛ yɛtim baabi yɛtim ɛfiri sɛ yɛnyɛ sɛ yɛpɛ improvement bia nti saa ne deɛ nti aborɔfo no deɛ
ɔmayɛ dɛ aborɔfo no ɔmayɛ dɛ adeɛ ɛm sɛ ɛma bene wa watɔ nsuo mu kakra right yo bɛma bene wa atɔ nsuo mu yi no ma mehwɛ na menyɛ akyire ma biribi ɔnyɛ no kakra nkakra
hello otemenka
yɛto nka yɛto nka
na meka sɛ aborɔfo no ɔmo din no a yɛtoto no deɛ ɛnyɛ yɛ na yɛhyɛ aseɛ ɛyɛ ɔmo a na ɛbɛsesasesa yɛdin de ɔmo de ɛto yɛn sɛdeɛ ɛbɛyɛ ɔne yɛn bɛtena na obɛtumi afrɛ yɛn na nipa bi adeɛ abibifoɔ kura yɛka yi doctor bi wɔ so nwa yɛfrɛ no Dr. Fodjo nkwalaa a yɛde yɛato ɔmo Fodjo no ɛnyɛ agorɔ ɛfiri sɛ papa no ɔgye amanfoɔ awoɔ kyerɛkyerɛ mmaa nti yɛwɔ akwalaa no apɛ na yɛde ne din no ato no nti nipa bi adi kan wɔ w'anim na one way or the other no ade bi ɔyɛ wotumi boa ma wonya bia anaasɛ na ade yɛyɛ wo fa next thing is say memfa nto me ba nto no ebia me ba so bɛyɛ sɛ ɔno
o kasa na ahyɛ ase twitwa si so ahyɛ ase twitwa si okay all right bibi oho
papa
we dey minim say o afena ho to bank kakra but memo wa hwe akire wone of abodi nyina mo hwe akire Alex Ahoma, I don't know what seems to be happening to it
of what you
okay obo nso wo ho pa but before I step away no to the issue of even in our imperfections no we can still obtain perfection no kakra bi ameka ewo ho and say nobody is an island if you say how you we say doctor the car say ya nyo no ana eye or the comma fitani na tare fi no ene no ono oyema no say doctor ne mum kura no no ayare mpo a say by operation yes ono akura wontimi nya debe wontimi operate upon him or herself. And the bottom line of that statement and say in as much as we ourselves, we cannot be able to do everything. No? When we come to that awareness, you say, and yet our individual capabilities, our individual virtues now, when we use it to complement each other, and we'll get that perfection. And he said, yeah, they buy in simple terms. So here football field as well. The goalkeeper will not be able to be the defender and will not still be the midfielder or the striker. But when each and every one plays their part on the field, the game is complete. So that is where, even in our imperfections, when we complement each other with the good that we have, we will still be able to obtain that perfection. And can we ask the said yeah, life complement itself, you see, the air is very important to us because it is breathing us this very moment. But without the earth, life is not complete. And even within the elements of life, they are complementing each other. And that is where we should be learning from. And then say, when we complement each other, we are able to cover our setbacks. We are able to cover our shortcomings with our good. And baby, I may shortcoming there world. If you are not your strength, so you cover me. And baby, I also shortcoming maybe I have my strength, and then I'll cover you. That is what it means by even in our imperfections, we can still obtain perfection. But it all begins with we operating from a place of oneness. If we are unable to do that, then and yet possible. But chairman so can be concerned and say Africa, we can't come together. The be America same way. Say in Cabo Muno, we need to define a context within which boom. Because if cells within one organ decide to come together, not to build the entire body, but to fight other organs, how far would they be able to go? And in as much as Africans must come together, we are not coming to, if we have the idea, say we are coming together to fight other parts of the world, we wouldn't go anywhere. And the context within which a part of the whole or a group within the biggest group are coming together should be well established. So that we will get greater results from whatever that we are seeking to do. Bibi, and only of our body, I'll seek to go and get the other members to come in as soon as possible so that you can continue with the conversation. Why?
Okay, all right. Yeah. You see, a fan will be a
obey me, I call Dr. Jingo hope you. Why?
offer. Okay, dog. Anna. Aja body. Dog.
Bibi.
Uh-huh. Yes. Bibi nkofo be kikan yunzu wo bibi abesan kan fa aka ho.
Oh,
So be kasa na obi ba.
Ai, friends, of body be kasa na say Dr. Jingo nkasa.
Why afabani?
Oh, Dr. Jingo kasa.
Bibi. I don't know. So this is kind of so that's it. Because the thing is, Obi can says that Obia Yibia, you don't have to go and what reinvent the wheels. I don't answer over the comfort I had a woman for them not to progress. Now was why they what till to suit your own environment and your situation at home. When you saw that's improvement now, I would say that outcome now over here. situation, and answer maybe I want. But here, the idea, they are not there to say I'm open solutions. And also they are there, to improve the lives of the people. No. They are there, to make themselves rich and their cronies. That's it. And number, it's almost 100%. I'm to 10%, and 15 to 20% to the public. Now 80% now can offer. It's as a public, they are there for your welfare or something. But meanwhile, they are taking over 80%. That's our 80%. Committing and therefore for to improve your lives much better. But they won't do that because Oman will say, oh no, we don't know what's up. And, don't maybe so to say, just to enrich themselves. Now for the whole, I'm more for where they this really about persons more so or 2 years, 3 years. No, maybe the promise is not a position because someone said I'm about and yet and probably know much more money. The here me say I'm about power. Oh, because previous government, yeah, you get for they also nearby. We are coming to do whatever it takes to be honest for us and so to enrich ourselves. I say the super me come back. Yeah, and maybe I'm actually for another 4 years. Be more. It was by we were fighting for position. No, again, that's what they are doing now. It's clone now hospitals and they are causes a tricycle or say a ambulance or something hospital, biggest hospital in the country, pharmacy crowd and run it 24 hours. The same 24-hour pharmacy. You say, wow. So, baby, why?
It's you.
Yeah, it's in the money, yeah, could maybe your problem. And then they make me to come and say, my passport, every October, but me present me Ghana, by September, because my auntie, one more, no more question in Coco Busa or whatever. And so, yes, I was help form me, and I was able to crying online. So I just said, okay, online. What the information Google, know what your picture, know what you're sick, know what's in the call online. I charge 2-3 weeks now, na aba cool. You see, me the passport, say, yeah, online, when I say, still, you could forms, you could photo forms. I bet I had no form, no, be auto. So there are so many things. You come yeah, just say credit. Oh, police, police, a application, you say, motor. Me, cry, it's me. Obi all person, police. I'm going to application. Now, what application? No, but yeah, now we say it's kind of local application. No, on my meeting. Yeah, you all know the address. You mammy. Oh no, near phobia. Or Finland, I mean, you know,
Okay. Mr. Akosi Boachi edi kamba so na your friend na humanity to me. I don't know, say this time around with me, Akasha.
Abi, call me betrayal. I said, "Oh, Ghana
Okay.
will go there." Yeah, who are some even an meet you, Kumasi Jomu Nashi you. Ah, every day.
Near say so say or say in our imperfection we can be perfect. And is the word perfect. Any other matters rising into you want to see it.
You, yes, in our imperfections, if we are striving to be better ourselves, I think it's possible. But yeah, there's a caveat over there. Also, nipa yebre yomuno. It means yeah no maybe yeah no yeah na unti ase. The imperfection in the whole, but the Bible says how do we perfect it? How do we in terms of say a brabo any normal person yeah my who as I see so. As all the to your crew mudi I didn't so bet to my should be a brabo. So that's all the told the one. I got for a team perfect in the kakra. But the could be nana and your phone will be a can say. Who has said your brabo, your crew nisi corner. Now, me said the me who said the American found say individually, we strive to be perfect in our own ways, so as we can do away with our imperfection. But collectively, that is where all the problem arises. Because collectively, no be a bar I see be a general media. Inti ya mai inti mi nko enu basenka ye share ye ho kutupa etintim ozem say we go papa busa e kan we say on do you sure say oh osina onyi bi say be Jesus betimi versus matter sao you see I just laugh yeah we bet matter sao most of guys so I'm financial able to but are they serious. So yeah, with our imperfections, and if we are serious to be perfect, we might not attain the professional goal. And you say, "Pepe, you need the heading," but at least utu one amona wait medro. That is why we have to strive for. Maybe ni say the beya ni say, the be but be see and you say, "Bibi to say corruption." If you really want to fight corruption, it's an easy thing in our country to do because the laws are there. But what does the law say? Obidi esika yen fanen court ni enchini nyanye bia sade no ne ye oh enti like asirika ati de oh edi be sade and you say we can never be perfect out of our imperfections but say yeni abreni de butaye say the individuals here to kwamba abotire say bi ni e ho nti ebedru ha ne hu say tintim e no ma bi ebetimi ama abo abona koyi ama ya dan who normal be ya maybe ye. Definitely we can perfect it, but we are not ready. But in the other summer, and now you crew no, and penny for no be a miracle. Say, I mean, no be dim combo, who no be a cassa, or be frigana masses. I say, oh, this could not be a watch your crew no can more deal. Need then say, oh, say, a botum, but the back course I can say, oh, drew. Who drive now drew baby no do traffic light now raw. Caution ni pan over his obis watermelon, obis way penifoni training in them, but they are doing nothing about it. Maybe so be a juma. Maybe how many some say, don't take stock of ourselves. So we always go back, quibble, your choir near Sabisi square one. But meanwhile, to 2 year normal near DV we can overcome our imperfections because though, like I said, we're striving. That doesn't mean we can't attain our goals. You know, the American also and say out of our imperfections, you know, you who the end you take a step, no gradual process back home, but me Ghana, the who say, I dear higher, yentimi, say nipa crowd if you are not disciplined in nature, you can never grow out of your imperfections. So we need discipline, not only morally, but physically. If we have ourselves physical discipline, they say who did obi no obi jina baby no odunso obi did no ato ahaba obi no so no ato rubber go. All this doesn't help us. And I believe say yes, we can come out of our imperfections, but it will only take collective effort, discipline, not morally alone, but physically. If we have physical discipline now, name a pepper your bar, we can come grow out of it. Because if you my me ya na make say me share development as say Obode hospital. So and no one basic. We all know we have to do it. But at the end, and yeah, say in terms of inventions. Kwesi etiwa Chinese for the beye omude fufu afidi ba san ye hu say ye betima ye bibi ye nyina ye depend wa we aso ne de dry cocoa on but ani for ba say ye hu say my machines are they can just be able to dry cocoa with those things. Those are the things now. So more technical people, and if they're able to grasp it and do things, I think we can grow out of it. You know, I can cry more kind of.
Mm. Okay, that's for Kofi watching. Body.
I just listen, brother. If
Okay, okay. Bema Bruwa.
Baby.
Yeah. Na misi akwa bi no mo fa ne vote ma no no nya mo ha. Kusi.
Oh, hi, for.
NDC for wo NDC ni na da bia o jeje mo sa.
Oh, Hannah.
Ni vote ba kwa o ma mo ase zo de hamod. Ana
Oh, no, oh, Hannah. Say, oh, no, no. Oh, Hannah. If we are to know the, we answer the song to our movie.
okay.
Ono na choose say opese vote say vote no ye responsibility ma individual bia nti ohwe na time ayekoto abakura no na akofo ado aban te so na MPP na te so enso osene no ho se ode command ye o mae so ahu nti no that means that
No.
time ode command ye no o mae no na kire se na bibi pa nkoso wo ho at that time so say ne oda so te ne bibi boni no mu a say nye news
Enye
ho na
nwa. Ah,
and
okay.
that's what man, no, yeah, one strange be
Ba
as
sen ko open sesa. Onim se mo nso betime de sesa ba na mo nso mo ba mo ma ne sesa.
and that one say, and as a my can you know about cool. Say Ghana president now or more banning in Ghana in a warm. It is said the citizens no more tea and Sana or Mumma or more my bay president, Sana or Motia. And I'm only
Yeah, se ma okay. Because
any
obi
different.
ye bibi. Azo mo ma me nye mo fa ma me metima ye.
Aha.
Ye di man no ntimi anya. Se man for
Once
be high grade kaka.
Nasema no can I will say, Mimi who post no but say, oh, hey, Nasema Canada. Ɛno ɛyɛ
O
jokes
kan sem
because
bebre de. O kan
na
sem
na saa
bebre. Etina
na saa asɛm no a na ogyina so hɔ no na ɛnyɛ
ah.
asɛm bi a ɛsɛ bi yɛde yɛ hwee yie because sɛ obi kita akokɔ twa picture a ɛno ɛyɛ wo tan wo a nipa ho yɛ wɔ hi a na wode ɛma no yɛ wɔ hi because just a ɛno ɛnyɛ wɔ
And
asɛm.
because mo won say every say no. At least
Mhm.
ba could be there. No, I am disappointed. But I look as if say every beginning bibia from kokon kitten kitty so idea we can be as it
Sɛ aban wei no yɛ me bi sɛ ɔmo sɛ aban no a ɔkɔɔyɛ no ɔne deɛ ɛwɔ aba yi hwan na ɛyɛ adeɛ sɛ wei no nkɔ n'akyi a ɛna yɛ prɛku pa o but sɛ wei no ɛbɔ mmɔden kɔ n'anim a once a afei na watwa 1 year 4 months bi no ɛkyerɛ wo sɛ yɛbɛdi bɛyɛ a yɛbɛnya another 1 year aka ho no na wakɔ n'anim bio nti ne policy a ɔyɛ no hwɛ leadership wɔ ho sɛ leader bi a ɔyɛ good leader start ade bi foforɔ a wahwɛ a wa a wote hɔ no ɛnam sɛ wonim ho nimdeɛ ti wobɛhu no basaa w'ani nyɛ ho na mmom later no you will like it ɛno na saa na define leadership nti the leader is the one who does things that people will not like it may not like it but later they will like it nti no so obi hyɛ biribi ase in the beginning a ɔmfa kɔsi awie na wo deɛ wo se wo no pam Akufo Addo sɛ ɔbi a John Mahama bɛyɛ Ghana sɛ Dubai nti 1 year wohu Dubai no deɛ wafɛ deɛ that is you that is your cup of tea nti sɛ wodede no a obi abɛyɛ no deɛ sɛ neɛ ɛyɛ normal ɛno no nyɛ adeɛ a ɛnti na meka sɛ na wote yɛdie mu ɛna yɛabɛyi wo de wokɔ hia mu a ɛna ɛyɛ ɔnwanwa but na wote ade bɔne bi mu ɛna ɛnɛ no wei no ba a yɛwo so onya nyi wo mfiri mu in fact obiara ntimi nka kyerɛ yɛ sɛ John Mahama asɛ Ghana kyɛn time a wɔbɛfaeɛ no and in fact sɛ te saa deɛ a that means and even major part of majority of Ghanaians no testify say this government is doing better than the former administration. Now you can't be is doing it does a no present continue or that's what or until at the end of the day no maybe we will get a perfect one out of the autism until say over Cochrane to me one comfort and so far as or that's all yeah my family ọmọ yɛ against nko a na bɛka so afa na ho nti obi ka kyerɛ yɛn sɛ ɔnkɔto aba obi ani n'akyi nti nobody saw that vote no ɔde tom no until sɛ obɛgyina hɔ kan ɛna no na ɔde ka baada a ɔto aba no yɛn ho nti ezi ekura ezi ekoyi vote ama na yɛkoyi MPP hɔ deɛ no baako na ama na NDC deɛ because asɛm na ɔka no nkyerɛ sɛ ɔyɛ NDC ni because aban wey is doing better than the aban na ɔkɔɔ yɛ nti obi a ɔnyɛ okay now no say or your opposition or no office say naban ya ji aban bi afiri ho tu or kafun bi ya said the be ya abano on look good but no there normal that is why I your opposition party no and anytime I criticize abano a positive for Ghana because abano be some mistake no now I correct it you know a big deal abano bomb modern because this a man na or kasafa ho one yes here the abobo ya aba say na no make na platform you say nzembe wo ha now person oye quality argument go and do research about the whole thing and then wa ba be kan ho asem I say o de ohun ya na o de ato ho na o kan na yeah the friends abobo ya pragya na ha na ambulance at the end of the day no one kasa no wa questions ade no question your own intelligence because the na who fa ha the na kire kai kura car na sa machine no kun sisi ho no there's no way ya kire ho ambulance any ambulance
you say no who say we say kwan ne ye enye
na kwan no omo ya na omo nye
ade na say the tie no pragya no kura timi fa so
big push no a ye ka ho asem da bi John Mahama ebo ndawura ye de ama contract na say kwa brane kura ba say ye de ama so sourcing no so sourcing ne kire say ye de ama obi a ye fi so wo present materials and say owo tools obetima aye ne ntem nti na ya ye de ye so sourcing nti ru so obi aye so sourcing na tabia kire say the person is in hurry to do the job faster than the normal way. Enti no mobile have a criticize no. Enti kwan no na kwan ye de one day ye kwan. Kwan be na etim de one day ye. Ni nyina na ye process. Would see so ebedi afe ebedi fie mienu kwan bia na mmom firi fie mienu no anti wo ye kwan nti nipa be wu onwu ana. Say ye kwan no anti nipa wu with from the one I started kwan kosi se or mbewie no ansa na ye de proper ye akọ no enti ni nipa no wu ana na ban no who say oh this is a solution and I don't think the government ye bibia or that's what they know you oma or technical men na where you help. Into go help why you technicians, you directors, you would need CEOs or more class, you can have some more about. It is not just like that, including with the it was the former administration started this project. And I say, and yes, the former administration soon as started, yeah. I buy no say, yeah, man, say, yeah, this guy, we know, and yet positive Magana for Anna. But people are just want to score political points if you are, but will be any so 5 him. Oh, 5 him, Ghana, dear, you hear no, and yet 1 day job.
Yeah, he never found for Swabia man.
To criticize bluntly, say, I dear no say, Nippon or more an ambulance, no a medium. A medium of transportation. Say, I
I
hold.
know can say.
Hmm.
They say no thing you go for Bubuya, the any quine rather than say, you go for Bubuya.
And I mean, guys, say, oh, I'll be
Because
making
Bubuya,
this.
a quine no intimate fast.
Or no, a day cost or no, a day fast one, now say 1 a day fast. If I did, yeah, dear, more beat now, Bubuya, no, and then I'm running more Ghana. I didn't know who say, don't a bit to Marco, I will say, intimate fast, not there, a bit my fast. And the choir also, oh, yeah, and I mean, besides the crew who can, ye, whom say you go so, yeah. Eti abai no ye kwa abai no to be say or ye big infrastructure. What to need say big push. Oh ye kwa more roads now than before.
And you're quite young trainer, you're quite send ye quite the any on coffer car more.
Now
Because you're quite.
Now man for mu ansana why
Yeah, busy, you're quite.
who ansana be ye kwa na wi no mo de mu. Yes ana obodo.
Let's just say a quine a bit take it 5 years and sana, yeah, quite a view.
Keep 1 month within 1 month no. Nipa uwe 1 month mpo 1 month no na ye de ayi ebe so ano say free na kozi ze ho kwa na be yi no nti kwa no say be nya 5 days be nya 3 days be nya say no within that period no e no home machines na e de aba sa na de na tie nti de what ya say no ono no de oni obi an ya sem opo nkotra togo e ho de omo ne abobo ya ho that is
See the Muslim can win you.
yeah really say ya na
Momo pens man got not to go. Mutina
yeah
Zikasa, it will be Casa. I'm going to go to not to go. And
aban your policy na policy oba ya lu a o ye no mesi bebe o aso
okay.
no say aban no ya de bone mi wa no ye se wona na wo ye mpo no no ba ye no o to aso nti no what are you people talking about nti say ya hwe ya ye no ye be toto ye ho ayampe asa ade papa mpo no ye be say no ndc for no mo nkweli akofo ado no mo say ono no oje bo say aso de be ye bibi we ya on fanye because kanye sanka 8 years no ka kwan bebiri complete ye nanso major rules wa e wo Ghana no ye hu te bi a wo ye ti say we ya ba na so mo ya na o de wo say wo no wo hu no say ye nyae abobo ya no anase sa measures no na ye ma obi angu we so ye policy na start here until say ye benya medium ye betim de transport papa alcohol even train pool say hwan na de be cool e be dru ho no say abobo ya we enye life abobo ya e be say e be dru ba be ko na say instead say ye be kra da ye be to foforo no oh today ho kwa no ye nti ye abobo ya be o ye free system no nti we so just say ye be kire wa ase ana nti ono no ogina ho no nobody cares no who say yeah, I tell Ghana no there. You'll be on you okay with the government. I go for you okay with him. You know you okay with the way any news baby. You know yeah I'm go for as a man go see we yes auntie be anywhere you got the tension try on page on Mahama mamu ni nyina go see we but say one was a more bibi una what this our word no by say oh criticize that I criticize constructive
I say
critique.
constructive. The enemy pass a chance say, Assem no. Sebia obi abɛka asɛm anaasɛ biribi asi na
ɛno na
wonte
me
aseɛ no kora sɛ wei biribi asi but so sɛ sometimes ɛduru baabi a oh yɛse no akɔfa ɔno akɔ creating a
ɛno
story bi na ɔde
biara na
ba
moka ne de
but
wei
wei
nyinaa
deɛ
yɛ the same
ɛyɛ
thing wei yɛ
national issue
politics
a ɔmo
na
kaeɛ
deɛ
a
na
president Mahama koraa bɛkyerɛkyerɛ mu nti sɛ
ɛno
wakyerɛkyerɛ mu deɛ a ɛgye sɛ
ɔbɛgyina mu no moante aseɛ
constructively ɔmo ate aseɛ
nti sɛ
nti
mo criticize no constructively at least yɛ no yɛfii sɛ ɛyɛ na mmom wokɔhu sɛ obi kita n'akoko twa picture na ɛno wobɛyɛ ho video wopɛ views a ɔno ne views na ɔpɛ nti ɔno deɛ onim sɛ obɛnya nipa binom ma ɔma support no that is fine sɛ ɔyɛ yɛyɛ nyinaa yɛtwam hɔ yɛhu bi a yɛhwɛ onya hwɛ so a na woama no views nti no ɛnyɛ bad ɛno so oyi ɛno so as a medium of ɔkreti ɛno
sɛneɛ
a nti ɛnyɛ bad
ɔyɛ aduhwam no ɔmpepa ne nsa kwa
saa pɛpɛɛpɛ nti wo deɛ wase asɛm biara a wobɛka biara no ne nyinaa goes kama ne nyinaa de ne nyinaa de ɛde mpuntuo ba ɔman no mu cause yɛn nyinaa yɛntumi nyɛ anyansafoɔ ɛna yɛntumi nsa nyɛ nkwaseafoɔ so nti ɛno deɛ ɛno ara no nti bibi sɛ obi wɔ hɔ a dɛ frɛ obi na ɔmmra na
doctor na asɛm a yi kan bere wɔ kan wodwene ho sɛ
Wow.
yeah
Also,
mesi nsɛm a bere wɔ kan obi complaini anaasɛ obi ɛyɛ ɛsɛ
I
ɔsɛ
was thinking, said, be what the opposition says, so company the other, when you're in this,
ɔsɛ kɔpɛ togo tena wopa na wompa tukɔ togo
they could do choco tobo, yeah, and they make one Ghana on them. Mahama, I president, or how we are to present. The thing is, you can be MPP or can be NDC and still complain because if say party they are not doing the right thing for the people. What I say, who complain on just one MPP ni another one NDC ni. Oh, because a bus out crowd one in the papa because why you say yes I know it's a party no. We are the crowd and papa crowd. Yes. But meanwhile, I said, who are living in here? You can what? You can criticize the party, say, hey, the party, even though you're Bapa one, you never go on more. Yeah, between the opposition. Until you know, I'm saying, BBI, come on. That's it. Somebody, everybody, yeah. From the no family. And so be a mirror on there.
deɛ ɛkɔ so no wopɛ wo mpo ɛsɛ omia no na hwɛ dɛ
No, they're married. Because the man of 4 years. Until now for the whole 2 years. Until now, the 4 years ago, you're way because over here point from I tried to come and say that's the amount of 4 years. But so I'm coming that's 1.5 years quite I mean now. But that's my why is our crime. And the trainers are 4 years in the maybe do so I can say hey, what's the man carrying? Oh one answer day. But I don't know it's a whole on maybe all kind. Yeah, but your baby but obi kan say ọmọ ọmọ ti mu no ọmọ nim sẹbi esi kọ so ọdị ase ọhụ mmeti a ọno so ti spray na ọ kansa obi ọno saa nipa kọ no photos no videos no nipa na ọgana na
ayi nipa wɔ Ghana sɛ NDC ni a ɔno ɔso ɔyɛ campaign ma NDC ɛna me nansɛ ne video bi a mehu bi asɛ ɔnte nneɛma ase ɔde NDC yi na bɔ ne ti na ɔ criticize saa ɛna me sɛ akɔyɛ de ne sɛ asɛ ɔno ane party ɔtete ɔmo saa yɛn na ɛyɛ mwanwa
Then these people come and they say, oh, MPP need now. MPP for come on the power.
Abano is a crowd MPP need first one to my. But it is an unusual. It is unusual. Be or no MPDC near. Why also I campaign from 99 near the idea as I to Obama more. As I always say there. It's unusual. It's unusual. I don't know. Or a content creator there. The baby. Yeah, because you know, if you look smarter, say anytime Biana, if you opposition, if you are against the opposition, if you are with the opposition, yeah, we are content creator and as a media na we are listeners. Maybe you can say maybe one of those ones with it. All right.
Yeah.
Because you will be kind
Masri bro, unless you are back to because yeah, we just my come say 4 years and though we're gonna criticize, but then we also have to be patient. Say 4 years. Now, sa campaign for any dear BB, yeah, na yeah. On say promises in the bin year can almost promises in this so much. He said, it do baby, na sa kwa baby more. Oh, because if I know when you saw munya bini. Oh, na sen komu ya bidi I said that say be komu criticize you munya bini and then they have to, and that is the problem we are having. Yeah, but at least I did back say. Of a been wa you must have 4 years no ho Rose say now can be say bia and yet any baby but we just want them to give us sometimes timelines. You see, any part timelines it guides us as a nation say in the corner. The bus said trokan say and so that there. I say I'm politicians enough fire say we don't know what we are after. Jumba meet can be the beer now we just follow that. Oh, this America say. I mean, me the be I see a bar or ya Accra Kumasi Road, Amami. Maybe ni so ya bampa because that is
and
these
say
are the
Muhammad Gusuya.
until America say timelines. Some of my timelines in the oh now you who say oh I didn't know ya who sika say yeah you be at 2027 you be drew her be at end of year be drew say 2027 near who be a promoko. Until we see those things, you know. Now, of course, there be a bad no more can be a. This is a bad try. We say, "Been no okay." Almost your bosses who have interchanged. Oh my God! And so baby, I say no. I want to get in a we see a program. We said there's some more Europe on the baby. Europe. Oh yeah. I mean, sometimes when you hear all these things and anything I can say. The people support him. Abani bi ne dru baby no me sa no wana ya na ya. Ma Euro bond. Ewo parliament approval. And that's one thing too. Useless parliament. And then why didn't they hold MPP or Kufado accountable? Say, would the idea about to parliament? Ya cost sign the discana bremo. Somebody could share baby or some our priorities are not being set right. I don't know. Because I'm gonna say, out of our imperfections in the business, we can be perfect. Gradual process. To me, the amino, you see, Muhammad, the Emon Fire, me, I been be bad. You have stress. I don't like a situation whereby it's like always pessimistic. No. We just have to be sometimes optimistic, like say, I didn't beat my. Oh, if we have that notion, say, beat my year, hell more.
For how
Yeah.
long?
Who say?
For how long?
So I say, Bibi, yeah, my timelines are yeah, how
The Omudia Diacho.
it all my timelines are yeah, how if who's the timelines in that who they are definitely say and what would do her 9 year near who say oh crying so hano who catch us obey and say one then we hold you accountable. So I don't find hold you. I heard there. And I can mandate 4 years. We in for I tell on after we boy and eat here. I got 2 years ago.
Nah, yo. Nah, ba.
Never.
Na omo ntimi anya hwe a.
I said I know there. I mean, there be a sign a bay. Yeah, to my move. Yeah, to my move.
Me
Because
asa mo bi foforo no nso abe ya wonhwa me a monhwe me.
until
Hwe me nya hwe.
you better show more gumi now. Or your brother
Ye
mean
be
say,
ye de enjechi gum. Ye be wie na yi. Wo mo yi si dem.
they say, Obi to say, they say, he said, yeah, a man for ya, bro, ya cocky can in 7 panel, obedient support. Oh,
Of
there be
course.
a, oh, indeed, Sanet Krona Koye. Indeed, a bomb pie says out of date in 1 day. They're definitely gonna be a serious government to be, but I have a very positive about it. So 1 day they're gonna be government to be, but they will make things right by us. And Corona Conan, now the Ekikan Koidi, a giant share or more. So that would say program this, and I'm saying, I'm so, and I'm saying, almost journalists from they are not able to ask the right questions and no more. Even if I video be or baby, oh, it's coming, oh, a bad day, oh. Once it's so, baby, I bold was sorry them. I challenge you on one main pastor.
Nya sem
About that,
kotua.
yeah, I mean, people are beginning
On
to
say
see
ade bi a ye
things.
hye bi a people rebel against it.
Yes.
The
And I
time will
because
come they will
yeah,
rebel against it.
they rebel again. Yes, the time will come. Oh, we can that was any tea now, Gregu.
You never thought it would go to that point.
So that point, yeah. It was just they say no. If I do, baby, me say parliamentarians, on be come crash, on the ma. They said they may be on yeah. Tafo, se swame MP no. Cheba, also call you almost chase you know.
Mm.
It's about this one. Run about to say, I'm going this cano. Oh, Marco G. Robon, Parliament is what more sign. That's a tire majority leader. You guys know all these things. No, even if it's up a pay, what back to the house, you see. So, dear Drew, so your green card, so your Dion. Oh, I'm going to say, and as in Kuala did incubate, Kuala night incubate. Now, but not DC. See, almost about 1.1 to 2 million condo more. Just 3-bedroom condo. Now we are says can na say enye obotum sika. Enye o sweat sika. You will be judged 1 day. You know? You the can say more time. 4 years in but in one you be too much of my timeline. Say the way you who your water is so no.
Mm. You yeah.
So yeah, sure. Because
Adam,
me you know I know very well say era Mahama Kano. They say a baby ye be ye, but we are not sons and Crawford, be not can say Aquan when this in your we don't know. Once or no more. Yeah, time is coming, people will learn. They'll got to know. See, we'll be maybe
you
revolution ever.
Adam. Hello, Adam.
Meboa, meboa o. Bibia kɔkɔɔ deɛ.
See,
Bibia
our
kɔkɔɔ deɛ.
imperfection even be chief perfection. Can
Wɔ
even achieve perfection out of our imperfection.
yo.
Yet you.
Meboa o. Aha.
Yeah, yes, you. You see, we are saying is the word perfect. And near can we achieve out of our imperfection? Can we achieve perfection? In other matters, okay, well, if baby I was or the finance in command better so I person can be so bit be. So we are listening.
The word in India, I can't say it's perfect. I don't think there is something perfect about the word. The only perfect person we have is the omnipotent. Obo, Osronia Sasi, Obo Igna. That is why you see um, wisdom no. It is said the question. Wouldn't to me found no. So it then becomes a collective responsibility on anybody to augment a OB advantage and I say disadvantage. Nti sɛ mimi deɛ yɛ slower, ebia wo deɛ yɛ faster, na wa argument yɛ na yɛde akɔ anim. That is how it is amanfoɔ kɔ relay. Obi bɛtu ɛsen obi. So I don't think say you were perfection and there is any way in the world. Are you done?
Yeah.
There is anywhere in the world you can say perfection be what baby. Now I say any human being is perfect. You know, there is no human being on earth. And I say anywhere that is perfect. But however, anybody will try to do something perfect and make sure say it will be beneficial. Into which as a human being, you cannot be successful unless your life begin to change some people's life significantly before you can call yourself a successful person. I remember I feel some is now of a can be say timelines. Let me nam kwan so a bad thing. Then to be am pulled it and by what me maybe so me tablet so. Let me say rules
Yeah.
in no. All the total number of rows, you know. Yeah, timelines. I done. My timelines. Number to me, 2027. Number to me, 2028. Never travel beyond 2028. No. In exception of Accra Frau Road, you know. Accra Frau Road. I would do the way in honor contractor ne delay no. That is the only problem. And I think say it is high time to say now will be kind. It's high time. We use people as scapegoats. Say you saw more as scapegoat the rest will learn from it. Because say aban sisana so be bad. Sometimes the contractors themselves, especially Ghanaian contractors, sometimes they intentionally delay the project. No more call for renegotiation because
They
testing.
intentionally delay the project. How?
Yes. When we said during President Akufo-Addo time,
There be
there
so
was a time.
Uma obi adwuma.
Maybe, and when America say they must crack the whip. Those things are being done especially by our own contractors. Who they are there share obronini. Their timelines normally making sure they will finish on whatever they have told you. That was Ghana. But
So at this time, no, we
most
shouldn't blame the contractor. We should blame the one who gave the contract.
no that one
Because the one
according
say
to
they can
in fact your
intentionally
last
do that, you don't allow them.
no last according to the road minister before they came to power the contractor our Accra Aflahu Road near Dowenya has been paid almost about 80%. Yes, almost about 80 to 90% of the Sikano. But a Juma YM and do 60% people. Or so this is why America say you shouldn't look at where the person is coming from. It is Senipani at the 40, your money more than the work that he has done. Now. The best thing is now one man in a contract, now either say Mubeji now or cheer a penalty on it for negligent and I say time on say when you crown to the extent say your friend is the road minister went there and they were telling the road minister that you are going on holiday. The road minister said no, we will not allow you because whatever you are looking for has been given to you. this road is long overdue. You are supposed to do this. You've not done this. So even if you need to work with security, we will give you security and make sure say you are not going anywhere. You are not going on the holiday that you said you are going, because that is not what is in the contract. There is nothing like me jaya jumana konama kwa holiday. So if we can have boss like that and then confront our own, at least problem is here, oh, me ye kra de no me obi anyami enyami hwe. But ye di adwuma ni ma Chinese for ye di ma brofo na, they do it. And their roads, let me say, uko latebi okoshi, roads le wo ho ni sisi ana. Yedi ma ezi CP for any some Chinese. Those roads are still even stronger than the ones now. The ones now in Shukula enclaves, you know. Ubisa who say, how come now? Near what tankasila ni latebi okoshi no? Omu early 90s, you know, and as a late 90s, you know, it's still stronger than Nyaya recently. Ghana for say no so to. So these are some of the problems. It's not about only the timelines, but it's about asking them to do the correct job as they have put in their new contract. They say before you get the contract, you know, or say winner insurance to cover some lifespan of the road, you know. If it's a road in Nihuka, that insurance will cover for you to come and repair. That is also a good thing. It's timelines. We call Ministry of Roads and Highways on website now. Roads in na Omama ward in na. The timelines at you so. The cover a bit me kind. That is what I have for now.
All right, good. What do we work on one answer? All right. Abby. Okay. Abby is not right talking. Ohini is Safo. Comfort Safo. That is say.
Jadum, Namuse.
You start out my boko.
Namuse. What's up?
You see, if we are see, do you have a perfect word?
Uh-huh.
And if you just, see, in our imperfection, can we achieve perfection?
Okay.
See, and come on, ADD on so better so no say who be can with me. I may at all.
Okay. Oh, there's no such thing as perfect world. Now, if you live in a perfect world, and come remember, Mami Wuda, Mami Yalida. It can be a miniska. So, not the
MP. No man imperfect.
I mean, the idea be a bit distracting me, Biano. Make us a mammy, my man, but see, I may pay 10 million a year, because we are seeing a perfect in it, you know. That's what, and then that's what happened. We need the open. So the world is
what about say? What about say Uber Tnasia na nipaduano so ayemre na na oda ho it still does it make it perfect?
Oh no, that the thing is that because mommy would I know it just be a wood transfer for the rest of your life, and I would they say me woman say me live woman years I mean fun live I'll first ask for longevity and better I look for good health, but you can get all of that because of imperfection. Now ebi ana yari abede abebo so what you say I think it's both. We live in perfect and imperfect.
Sometimes it's not necessary say yari nipaduana yemre. Akwai se bon sugar. Akwai se bon sugar. Engineer damno. Can engineer correct, but in yana di abubo esisu no boze. Kwen. Ukwa boza fa bia tu. That is it.
Ubewo. So and I make a say and I can so be on so
nti owo no nso ka ho bi ma na ye perfect o.
Oh yeah, of course.
Nti owo ni mu anka nye perfect.
asem betimi ato ana yare bi kura betimi abo obenya kura nanka waye den nanka won
Oh.
TV as sort as anti me dey me feel say we live in both perfect and imperfect, but whatever it is biano, it's not whatever is meant to be for you biano, you just deal with it. But from what I know no what you are na ja o bon pie say nyankopon mo ana also so the said was to be you are what you betimi biano no why anti that's all I can say about that.
All right. Yo.
And what else again?
Yeah, you so bit me the biaba. I don't know.
When we teach now Adam can away for I think you were talking about the roads near the other.
Yeah.
Me being an NDC and John Mahama believer. I believe that even though one was any money be higher na ye because I did why you who be that. So I don't blame the Ghanaians. Say maybe I was over to me the 3 years a year a kind of from Accra to Kumasi because you who be sad. So Etiana, I give them you say the benefit of the doubt. Say also they have the right to ask questions because I didn't move it. I know so I know what you mean kakra. But on say ya to Obama no so what you and I did sika no so say benyane dia so what you say and what finance minister and on the face council and on time say they would do it, they have the money there. So man no the fact is say they have the money there no man that's what I base my you on no because who tell me say you have the money there now at the end of the day no one to me execute maybe problem is say I know say they might not be able to finish the project but Jumano could do baby no one will say they have done it even some quite to the halfway krana no time so meaning said they have done what their best. So I say na se scan na bibia ho na ban for I think say I will still take it but ya can now
why do you have to take it? Why there is a proper way to
at the end of the day no say or the qua obey account at train obey account at train
yeah no yeah account so be
and I make say say no say me ka say the okay no me
without question kapire and then na yen ka say ya pese ya kwan from how to bia Kofodu and as how to Kumasi ebo ni nyina ni mra ben na obetime wie na nipa timeline na e kan no na nipa na ebo a ebeje ni na nipa na okay any ma half ya ma quarter uduru ha ebe ma say uduru ha ebe ma say asensen bibia to and he said the term of office of Joma no kra nipa na nwie na say agreement ni payment plan bibia da ho ntino the person will continue. Because we have been in a country always politicians first contractors no. Oh yeah, bani change ya wajai wabejiska ne wajai ya ntiameka ne on the esa de bia no mine ne bo.
Eno na me ka say
and na yenye sa system na that's the old system.
They say the old kind no. Eno na ma be ka kire yen no. Eno Akwantufuo say be ka kire say the money is there. They are going to award the contracts to the individual people because you be that you know.
And in distance no say omo anwie a osiska no ho. No omo anwie a wo ba so twa ontwa na so ontwa.
Oh, say omo anwie na say ekoba say the project stalls then they lie to us.
Okay.
Ekoba say omo anwie na say the project becomes store store. Make say they lie to us. But omo gusu na for some reason biti ebia tibia complete sanya ebia nsuo top ma broso one dey so niam bebre wo factor niam bebre na say wo hwe yen yanka say ye hwe sanya adwuma no esi kono a so mo ntibia nwi a enye obi na beka say yen yi omuni yen ya betima ji omo di sampa they would do it, they could have done it so but eduru ba bia ye be hu so ma da be on be kokora na fe na na caterpillar no twitwi nua na ne na mu na de da ye kwa no be hu se ntro no ma twa ye ne de ye nyina be ba be kasa because kwa no ye nya ma me nko na ye nya ma wo nko a omutimi ya fine but because ye hu bi da o ma twa ntro akere nti metimi nka say omu nya de omu keka no because de bia ye pa de papa na obi so aba because you complaining no and no say no this is how I'm going to do it etimu de mo mfa ma me na menye and mo de power na ye ama no eti right now no ntimi go back and go ka say last time no ntimi anya nti this time mo ntimi nye eti enya de na betina konwa no so dia that means we have trusted that's it as I see a map kwan mo ye den and I want so ba no so
wan ka say ka wan se be nya no no nye de opeso
no like I'm saying you have the right to say obey disagree to the omuka because of the fact say the waka no so no because we know ye de bia juda ye de ade ye oda de bia so a tem bia no we take caution free ho the me what you say it is say no because say abanda da bi ana wonu ankasa mu the previous ones bi nyema bi akoso de da ma ye hu say the tie ni no ama enipa ni bi enyi nyema ni which they have the right to disagree. But the point is that they say the dynamic is different to the fact that the independence can no now or this kind of bebano. Was this kind of ready? It means say obwa. Another but what you say. Was it the money is there? The money is there. It's not like say or big no say and I say was it the money is there? Let's give him the benefit of the doubt. Because Accra Road Accra Kumasi nobody. This is we nipa Ghana wabusuani and travel my Kumasi da. Obia ubi bia travel to Kumasi bia no lusu nipa wo hod. When our platform is o free Ghana pa na busuani na onim obi a wa lusu ne life for sa kwa no da. Every day people die on that way. Every day. Me nipa kwa more than 20 people since I woman. Me ankasa relation personal yi and omo say twitwa omo tete omo gugu dem enu kwa they are uncountable it is also be there at this point you and I doesn't have any choice because the majority has voted for the man already and some of us we do believe it's obetimaye let's see that is why we change leadership and why no you want me this time I don't argue with people. And I make a deal because I'm not the one who is going to do it. The mantle namano. Let's see. Maybe that's all I can say. And I pray say obeyance because now and the idea say it's not just say keke. The highway to Kumasi is going to open Ghana forever. And the bit mama Ghana motorway krana and Rubebia because highway we say so much me am pass the almost Ghana okay. Because about America, I say no. Who say Bibia is connected by road. America is America after I think how Second World War by our best start US interstate, and the America America up to date. So what I say. The the highway there, obviously obey there. Not say ampa scan wo ampa so obey 1 acre. Let's give him the benefit.
Don't say nyampai bo asem ne ekam.
This is not about praying. No.
I say, mama me. I
know the
Mo ka asem na ye ko kan bia. Mo si ye na Ghana.
I'm glad to say. I'm glad to say what you man.
Don't say mo ano.
What I'm glad to say what you man sisa mpa bona so. But who say yen Ghana for no and no be local balance. The biano. So it comes
in another discussions. Yeah, one who say Ghana, it has become part of us. To say that not necessarily means there. Not necessarily means there bonfire, but I say
that's
let's
what I'm
hope
saying.
for.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Me personally, I don't
believe discussions. I am on your nessa.
So unless the person means it. On Saturday, me okay, me no accept it. I don't mean it, but it came. So what I say because part of our language, you can't be. But deep down in me, that is not what I base my facts on.
All right.
So what I say. But what I'm saying is that once the finance minister about the catcher said the money is there. No, that means the friend is over to Baba when you need to be so. Let's watch them. Well, until I say, on Timinya, may I sit back and laugh at you now, and then you wait and laugh at me after they fail to do it. That's how I can say. And to any insult and any we are all Ghanaians.
I say,
That's right.
you're over to me.
Yo, but that's it. We can't anyway. They can yo, and I'm back. Sorry, right?
I never bad sorry.
Na moya ya monje tight.
There be.
Okay.
Tight.
Any moya mutie didi.
Gayabeka se moya Roberts.
I saw for no. Oh, the way of the mama, I mean, no. That is it. I mean, it's with the mama, no. Yeah, some more.
Yeah.
But I hope that it will bring a revolution to the church front, no, now. Or much change name now, boy.
Oh, and no cry.
Nah. This is an ebeba. They will not take it as a negative thing.
Sir. I saw.
Someone ya can, but people they still say, those who benefit from the problem now, they are the people who have to change it. It's very difficult for them to change it.
Sir.
But who say the air corner there, everyone here, money about for more, most of them who bet you. Ebe ya na nka masesa nneɛma mu kakra na aboa nso
edwuma no for one no almost akutu galamso yesi galamso ne kwa sofo ni nyina ewo chanfan wo nsuo no so
bebre tutu bi sɛ ɔmo de ɔmo tu bi wɔ asɔre dan mu sɛ ɔmo tu bi wɔ nkɔfoɔ bɔtɔ nyinaa beebi a
anyway
bi abɛtiba
anyway me da se we me bɔ ne tofa na ehwɛ maame ni mfoni a ebeto ntintan yisu a obi ho bi na emse ese edin a ana eku a efe na sɔre no mpanimfo da no bano difo na so mo hwɛ nneɛma bi befi sɛ hwan a ɔmo nam so a mo yɛ no mo a bible no ekuta mo no a ɛno na yɛ tu ɛne na yɛ platform no ankasa no ɛyɛ self sɛ ɛno asiesie ne ho bible no ankasa siesie ne ho so nti sɛ ukɔ too extreme a ɛnyɛ adwuma na woyɛ too liberal so a ɛnyɛ adwuma nti so ɛsɛ ɔmo hu ɛyɛ balancing act nti sɛ ɔmo ayɛ ne saa na efe ukɔ too extreme a there will surely be a backfiring na ɔgye amusu ma ne gu hɔ bebree so a nso ɛbɛte atɔ fam saa bere a ɛtintan yi a biribi a ɛbɛtɔ fam wɔ any part of the world bi and the next moment na atwa ekuro nyinaa ho ahyia ama nyamesom na ɛdene na nkurɔfoɔ bi so te sɛ me so me di mu akutin bi si yɛgyina park no akyi ne yɛtoto boɔ ba park no so yɛna ase yakɔm kakra ne sɛ bibi na kan yɛ ne ne ɛte san yi o sɛ bɔnsam so na abɔ yɛ paa o a yɛngye biribi andi sɛsɛ nti ama adwuma no ayɛ den na saa bere na adwuma no ayɛ den no na ɛsɛ ka ɔmo hyɛ banodifo no hyɛ ɔmo sapɔ mu nsuo nanso yɛ saa ne yɛhu no ɔmo ne yɛn nyinaa ka ho ne yɛpɛ mmaa yi for you know bi kura sɔfo bi kura ɔne maame aka sɛ wayɛ biribi na maame ani angye ho dada wabɔ no ato hɔ because asɛm asɔfo yi ka deɛ sɛ yɛte ne tam biara yɛte ne tam biara
the wotie preaching now the way as of ne dem ma ɔmo no mo yɛ robbers or explaining robbers near that yes
listen I wouldn't be surprised if be a meko week ohwe omo ayi ntuma na omo afa no yeah
get the preaching of the software
okay meba who's the asoni ye wo wom ye wo youth ye YPG ye wo ntino omo se obi a wo week a ye celebrate omo ye celebrate
within the celebration, you raise funds. Yeah. Within the celebration, your part be a raising funds for other church building and activity. So on a channel. The two so for uses are tight sermon. Now, Papa, where they are say, trying to deep. The only Papa Noah. I call yes, ABC that says software preacher, we are not obese for us. I mic.
And so obisa so omumbusa questions. Or pin for questions.
And the Ebiana in preaching, who says,
It was teaching.
what the resource person, church. So, at the end, Yakobia, and you know, Nadia Mitchell say, as of Jumano, Eddie, could do baby, Ubina, say, a Siaphony be, non catcher Paulo, said Jesus, some graphic as down to be corrected. Was I a quarter cent crophobia within 8 to 2. Na omo pese omo cost stop say anyone. No. What the munja na say frinya me e begina. I'm not sure with the story. See frinya me.
What can you sorry me no abom.
Yeah, makami na abom.
Okay, so munya ndo omo kan ye ho no. O say the on kan ye ho no. The o kan ye ho, the on kan ye no is against us. And this what the media church there munya no. But the and about ko so omo say omunya kasa.
Yeah.
And also and baako kan sɛ panyin baako kan sɛ munya ɔmo na ɔmo nyɛ de ɔmo yɛ sɛ firi nyame ebegyina
firi nyame ebegyina sɛ Nicodemus na one of the prophets
gada
gabi ɔde bibi ma gali
gala bibi one of the teachers no I forgotten
I'm say immediately yes Gamali ya onda ka si munja wo mo na se finyame a ebegyina iti ye jagum saa ne ehu se finyame ebegyina ampara then what are the cause for that o hambe na sa nkrofu we baba ayo bibi so akoya sampakani so wo hwe beatitudes no aso ho Matthew chapter 5 no who say it talks mainly about grace yeah way as a way they are no inshirani dia why say we no why say na wo fai na yesifa o next door neighbor bone channel o de channel na o next door neighbor so ye gay na o de channel say
say the channel gay now yeah does not make anything
fine when a balancing act no course no so Bible na so che ba bi say amomonotofo no unu amu nya twa kan bia
okay
well until Bible na nkasa etwa no ho na asiesie etwa no ho na asiesie
ensem ne bi wo a ensem bi wo a so ohun on say mu no obi enye nkonua baako se bi as fans e wunye Kristo ni me ye Kristo ni na me no be bie company baako a eno ne aye twa kan na se me no be ware a e bia ye bie company obaka se ja yen dodge tax me so maka se David ni kwan se dodge tax bun se e be bring conflict between the company and it cannot go on eno ntino ene ni nkoye nkonua baako no
na the wo de no so mu odu entime nsesame
a bit me as some but to be the safer side no only the koye koye baako one hwe ahom be kire a bit me as be koye a bit me the problem abrew so but that does not mean say ni nipa no nya adamfo ni nipa no ni nkobo ni nipa no bi as oton ade na opeso otobi ani menkoto so but we have to be very careful yes I would won koto problem wa
yes over cancer power ghetto
na say ukoko kana nipa no betia wotie so wontie
okay me hu abrante bia am so no na ode afa to no so no okogeto na cancer
ta akwana oye
Rastafarian no
no okono no we wo South Africa o fake munya
Okay.
Okay. I was not but or yen who say oh yes but no juma or the pisca. So I feel I say asantin and is woman as a cradia. Maybe a chia video no or damn tinta.
A honey coniana, myself, because the possibility of betua or chuacotum winter town, so yeah, stronger. Don't I say? Yeah, because a babu nature baby say, so I have been mawa, no, babun to infer a ja in go so. Oh, Babu now, so baby, so I'm okay. Magic chapter 5 now. Down there, no, see, any money as I say so in Chile. Tia consider say a Christopher ne asofo no money as I say so in Chile. This is Chile,
It's uncle for teachers.
so. Be names of software why ne then no mammy and
Possibly.
what
Possibly because say nipa no or 2 hours already them that watch ne papa onu nkasa sa kasa we. The pastors they don't teach them what they supposed to teach them. Sorry an empire bobo some bompaye any sem. So what church nipa no no tinema sia. Say bibi mpo na oni wonya adwena. Obe kasa in a responsible way. No, but omo nkyerɛkyerɛ omo nsɛm papa no yi nti no nipa no asɔre bi wɔ asɛm si a ɔmo sɛ asɔre ma no ɔmo asate bodua na ebi twe sekan na ebi ka nsɛm ebi tumi keka ɔmo maame ne asɛm nyinaa esi nkɔfo wia na ɛne ɔmo ti nti so wo sɔfo no wɔsɛ wɔkyerɛkyerɛ ɔmo nyame asɛm no sɛ wɔn ankyerɛkyerɛ ɔmo deɛ a ɔmo life no ɔbɛyɛ expose sɛ obi ne ne ba nam na akora ne edidi obi atema sɛ wo maame antete wo yie ana nti sɛ wohu sɛ suban pa a suban a maame ne da adi no ɛfiri sɔfoɔ no ɔso ɔtete wɔ mu yie a ka ɔno nso bɛkasa yie
aka me top back ma me yin free ona na me no mra bi ai me nua friends Adam be kan bibi fa ekwan a ye ho na o blame Ghanaian contractors na baby a me ne nan ya adwene sɛ ɔsi sɛ ɔde contract no ma broni a ɔyɛ ne yie na baby a Adam mmisa sɛ the mode of payment ewo broni contract ni bibi ni contract na the same.
Okay.
The mode of payment na the same. About a contract awe sa external contract bi ko mutua ka kwansa no mo de omo na de aba. Nti onko no
nko. Nze bi abrofo no de anye ne tuo. Abrofo no de ne bi a you and ne tua ma no. No abaye.
Ebi ko ye loan nti no ono ye
you and no onze sometimes no me nipa bi kura ye bi. You and obu ha na project bi da ho. Say ye pesi ye bi a 500 kilometers for HIPAA countries. And nti say me ko read na mu hu a na me ne Ghana be ka so any yebetime ma Ghana 100 kilometers. Na me ma guni akọ negotiate wo you and ho no maje. Na Ghana so Ghana said ye be road amawa. Aja me so metimi wo ye president obetimi de age fans. O ni e bra be e kwan ni from Achiasi to Akoye 100 kilometers. No abe no ono UN for atuanika.
Nti no mba ya adwene sɛ omo mode of payment ni ye the same.
David.
Nti no Adam egbo Ghana for contractor for na chi sɛ omo adwuma.
So oba no ansa ne mpanfo na ma ye wan no anye kakra wo man tititi ne ma so dia. Oye ne free.
Na no ya na difficult. No no so onkonkoji ni check wo ministry so on say odi bibi she brown envelope bi mu ansa.
Recently ya na ke pebia magana na ya de akọ animu ha pedi. Ukraine for be ede. Ukraine company bi abɛhyɛ deal no ma. Ɛhyɛ kura me nim baby akosi.
So Ghana ni so ni dey. Contract no crowd dey man kwan ba na e fa so ma contract. Ye koye ni so sen. Na sa so ni po winni na nye say ni pa no wo ye no. The winni no ye contractor o. Nti wa sublet contract na mo bi onu do so won fidie. This or no kwajia and son or the kakra so abeding abred your momo from one hour man. Then send your money in ano. You wouldn't know what you know. They say, yeah, your coverts in a equine. That's what you see. But behind the scene, Ayana Yaka so sourcing contracts in a year. Fan politics. Oh, MPPAB, NDCAB. But puppet nasi one winning games are more play. So papa bia now MPP time no PPA ono ye didn't quarter on man on abie obi ababe 4-5 companies. These are companies no events say contract bia ni company ni na win and say no so sublet their money per for. Oh, it at the end of the day they are affecting the quality and the longevity of that road. They affecting no. This year who be ni can amu push ya big push ya more can about 100 and something about 115 contracts and emu 87 a so source. Emu 87 a so source. Ya can was you Muhammad or Surah Bofu or Obey. Fine. Say yeah, pan ya to tender. Ya to tender. Obiade the price and then the BB about 1. Ni never hobby him. Say nipa when ya dear mano. Oh, na ye hu say nipa no so when your bank be finance no into the sika and any problem. We won't do that. You see, my friend there is so highway no super highway na ko Kumasi no. Makenka yini na sa inauguration omo ye ahoma omo twam ni ade no man hu baby a omo ko to say this is how much that project is going to cost Ghana. My said I can kind of online I mean baby as a be a cost you simple teku anadamba. Me who
I got that project there $400 million.
$400 million. I will find for sending me.
I say no one or say he now go get he now
bring wa ko boy you ko board
I got
meeting
that he now say he now kind he now what kind.
They say my check on bra mukotwa homem no journalist e ko ho no makin can be or joy makin can be or GBC makin can be or say
Minister of Finance what kind Minister of Finance ne report or the base o sika or the be kwan no sika zen or the be.
No, listen.
Finance minister say me be kwan wa bo o sika o ho nti o mo amisa de sika do o the be.
Wafa o finance minister no call here no. Journalist be or can some journalist. So journalists from mobile be any we go to figure be a makan joy, makan graphic, and Ghana bind there. No makan modern Ghana, me who
No de Mate menzo me de kakra mate say o de o so nti me ma ka kire o ti so far me say 400 million. And never be America free any obi asem. Me say $400 million. No me dey kwan ni na.
it's to force in the can out say and all kind of baby and who are you be the better platforms here
Me nya me de be bro.
oba hwe bro
yo
ABOB can radio station
BB mobile rebel way that's it.
yo board chairman Mr. Jacko Sibuachi Pijanensa. I don't know now so can be video. Abi, why you ready so because I answer Nedi Uti and Kwan. Okay, and you queen him. Brewa, yes, I'm received so nice. You can
Bibi.
one year. Brewa,
Say o offer me na ma je so.
yeah.
Abi say o man ti me na me wo ho. Abi say o man me na me wo. Obi a won kire no ba bia o say aba we ba ye no a ye no a say sisi ye cheda nintim bebreka because the ye kaza aba no me ye no eno an oguso ye nti no say wa wo fi say na obeye extra de bi wo na wo problem ba me de me nim say aba no ba no o de as me say me aba we no ba
wow, you say obey extra thing.
Yes. Why?
So you are not
Obiane
expecting anything special bia from.
not anything special. Me say the
Who
me
expecting
expecting ni
normal?
pano. The me expecting ni pano say obeye no no one oyi. The bia na who expect say you. For instance, you free for ba na you free school ba. You need to be na me ma me wa ye mo. And also expect say e mo no
Why
a
fufu?
oye no or the akokɔ agu so
Why
ahu
doro?
nti me ba na me hu mo no a me okay wo na wo
Okay.
no wo expect na ma igu so na me ka say wo na wo problem
Okay.
me I don't have that problem nti enye de bia mo na ye expect ba wo de wo expect say sardine bi gu so ba that sardine no me no eno me hu a that's fine but me nya hu ya eno no enka me coat me aduan na me party so until the this time make us what was that problem so person treat ya that is fine you know yet me you watching it say no so obia ne imagination but for me to always to tell you say I'm on mine na da manam until somebody is lifting up the country from that pit or the basro no mpo no ne mai no kra ye easy sa henti I am not expecting anything say sabri asikwa so but you be prepare foundation no be some time no na obehu say Ghana ni mo ada ho na mo ka timeline your mama ka say cha ayi Accra Kumasi highway no obeya wia commission ansa na wafiri aban so
That's great.
yeah we are looking forward to say ebe happen in fact yena yenye kwan me nye kwan minim ho hwe na minim how speed o betim di akono
Will
strange
you be
ma me na
disappointed so and me and commission and son of free abanjua?
no me nye disappointed that me nye sad
Why? Why won't you be disappointed?
because I don't know tio e kwan bi
Because
ni
it's a
hoda
promise that he made and he couldn't fulfill. Won't you be disappointed?
see
Why?
me nye disappointed sa enti na me ka say so far no krapo no me no ne ye no ye until say ye be ye kwan na wi ma na commission no eye me den say meje di say obetima ya wi ansa na wa free so aha enti
Okay.
no say wa nya wi a me de binim say
Not just say unshare that you need to also with my area.
no
When
say
you
me
how
say tio I don't say one doable yes because quite 2 years here they 200 kilometers na yentima afanya 180 kilometers and I'm so 190 kilometers ye the 2 years here yentimi afanya san eze to akano 2.5 years and then we fira konya so enti kwan no de na wo kwan no so se onu so kita 400 million na offer contractors by 5 contractors bridge e wom nyina nka ho kwan no kwan na mo de mo ye mu tutu so na ma fele so na ma gu so bridge no so
yes,
wa fa bridge ba ku bia o de ama one contractor bridge ba ku bia o de ama different one contractor bridge ba ku ye de how many months na ye one bridge ewie what I say this akwan we say abai bi so the 2 years be na me ka say ontimi a eno ye me na me fi say me mpeso be na mbom say e dey so betima ye no gina sa input no America ho asebe nti so so obetima ya me say e doable but enam say me nye contractor me nya aban na me be ye nti no na Ghana house over the years na mu kai ye hu bi abre hu abre no nti no ama eno na ama ye doubt kakra but e doable ye ba ha kwan bi wo ho a omo ya and in fact me hu say me kura me ba me hu say ye twa brand new kwan da no dey no kura ya me ani me hu say ye brand new road wa new road by 200 kilometers me who be that and you know we a new thing yes me ba me who new road wa this is a new road
you know more repair.
yeah how quiet there me ba yin na no juju na juju so na e kota da go so sa go kwa no kota no wo so nti omo no bi wo a me how kwan be ye kuro mu ye da ma contract for 7 years omugu so omo ya besi ne nyina omo se kota no mo anya new one technology new technology a no nya ze kota na wo ho na se yo omo de omo discover new way a eno awia boso a ensan masro aya absorb awia no ba first one no na awia no boso e makromu yese mo nti we ni dia absorb awia na eno no bebo wo ma ate heat no so sa ehye wo ba awon so ba the same thing nti no that is it nti eno nti ama mu tutu kure ma ya ne foforo and ba kwa na de nyina wo ho dada The name eva the man who say as ye twa kwan yan koto. And a groma no government na nye road. Central government on nye road, community no and a ye road to say Bruno region no.
I say
Again,
scan war was scan war on way. Yeah, so the
this
scanning in our government won't
that's right. District na ya kwan nyina no. Road no who say ya born number 1 unim but before our kwan no. Ye road no numbers no na dey check say e half kwan. Sinu sa na tie. Number 1 you have 4 kwan. Number 2 you have 1 ye. Number 3 you have 1 ye. Road over say ya born number be 800 be na ne ye government kwan. Ne be ya sheda akotu asie ni mu sa na tie. Nti no ha manyɛ kwan ɔmo ayɛ ɔmo kwan no dada ansa na meme ba ha saa na mepɛgya mekyerɛ nti mehu mode 2 years ɛyɛ kwan mu no gidigidi sɛ yɛde 2 years ansa na yɛayɛ kwan no awie daa bi but ɔmo yɛ party no de asɛ no ɛnyɛ adeɛ ɛbɛkyɛ wɔ so because yɛ kota na yɛdwidwi so na yɛagu so nti anadwo koraa wobɛda asɔre anaadɛ meme yɛ adwuma wobɛdu baabi ne yɛ ablɔkɔ adan a yɛgu kota hɔ hɔ yɛgu nyinaa adeɛ bɛkyɛ no aka nam so nti ɛnyɛ hu ɛnyɛ nwanwa sɛ yɛbɛtumi de 2 years ayɛ kwan from Accra to Kumasi a kwan no ɛyɛ only 200 kilometers ɛnyɛ wasaa nti no ne nyinaa yɛ effort a ɛne energy a yɛde bɛ ewu bɛma nti ɛno ma yɛ nwene no ho kɛse ɛnyɛ yɛfrɛ ne sɛn wo sɛ yɛbɛto aba na aman bi ɛpɛ sɛ deceive Ghanafoɔ sɛ ntoma mɛyɛ Accra sɛ saa berɛ yɛ election na yɛbɛyɛ na President Mahama ɛka saa nka me ne nipa bebree yɛ adwene sɛ because wɔ deceive yɛ na yɛtoma na wanyɛ a yɛtumi nyɛ ne hwee. Here is the case that this man is the president. Oti akonnwa no so ngo so. Saa kwan no yɛbɛyɛ. Yɛnyɛ sika a yɛde bɛyɛ saa kwan no na saa kwan no hia. Ti yɛka ne nnwuma a ɔpɛ sɛ ɔbɛyɛ ma Ghana as the president. A wato ne din sɛ ɛyɛ infrastructure development a ɛyɛ big push. Big push no ɛnyɛ akwan nko a o. Nneɛma bebree buildings bebree the infrastructure nyinaa na ɔso ɔpɛ sɛ ɔyɛ no bigger than before. Bebiem. Na obi ka sɛ yɛyɛ kwan no a yɛnwie na yɛde aba no kɔpɛ na deɛ ɔbɛba no ɔntoa so sɛ wohwɛ Temahabo ayi no a Temahabo expansion no a ɛno nti na ɔfa Kwame da bi ɔka sɛ contractor no yɛama no ɔse ɔmo gye contract no pɛ ɔbɛgye ɔmo 7 billion ɔfa sɛ saa mmara no yɛamfa nkyɛ so nka MPP foɔ ba nka ɔmo terminate contract no nka Temahabo expansion no nka ɛmma so saa na ɛteɛ nti sɛ aban no pɛ sɛ weenum yɛ adwuma agye sɛ ɔyɛ saa cross no toto ho sɛ contract wei sɛ yɛnyɛ san de ma contractor wo a wonim na wobɛtwam no this is what the state is going to pay na saa sika na ɛdɔɔso yɛ saa nka ɔmo twam ma yɛtua saa judgment debt nti no ɛno na ɛbɛsave Ghana saa man pɛ sɛ ɔyɛ mmara to hɔ a ɔmfa saa mmara no toto na nnwuma no nyinaa ho sɛ yɛ no yɛde contract no ama contractor sika no da hɔ saa sika wei wo a wonim na wobɛba na wobɛsesa saa kwan wei de ayɛ ade foforɔ biara no any government biara na yɛbɛtumi agye contempt yɛbɛtumi de what to prison forever na ama kwan no anya mmara a ɛbɔ ho ban sɛ yɛntumi anyɛ yɛyɛ saa nneɛma no abideɛ na yɛdeɛ yɛyɛ ne nyinaa dam saade a da biara no amammuo no wofiri so a deɛ ɔbɛba no ɔtumi sesa no ɔmfa ho sɛ ɔyɛ the same party koraa na ɛsan aba power nti no yɛde yɛhwɛ animu sɛdeɛ na ɔkɔmfoɔ ka no ɔno na sɛ ɔbɛyɛ kwan no a yɛnhwɛ na yɛmmɔ n'akyi dɔm sɛ ɔtumi yɛ saa kwan no a ɛbɛboa Ghana paa na ɛbɛma nnuane a ne bo ɛden wɔ nkran atumi aba ɛnɛ yɛ a yɛka amanfoɔ sɛ ɔmote nkurase a ɔmo sɛ ɔmode ɔmo aduane kɔ dwa so a yɛnto nyina no wokɔ Tema a aduane no boɔ dendenden wɔ
ɛne ɛsɛ nyɛ no ayi o ɛne ɛsɛ yɛkɔyi ahafo mu kwan ne nkurase kwan sɛ no deɛ sɛ aduane asɛm deɛ ɛne yɛhia ahafo kwan ne sɛhwɛ mu nkurase kwan no
ahafo ɔmo yɛ kwan ahafo koraa na yeah, a first year first, then Oko, I have regional. First, as far as Yanyan will big push him, I have region. Because he used to quite no Canada.
Moyewi.
Oh, Mumu, so Muguso. Quiet for 1 day new. Quiet,
You can't say the
yeah.
one day. The whole command.
Was that Ayana more quick to conclude that or more ya with it. None other by way by it or quiet ya piano. One the lifespan the Nusa, the best anthem.
Moya did 2 years.
Oh, Nasenya Abano or Tracuyanos one says, oh, yeah, quaya, a buy transfer, even of Uncle Rodu credit. It shall be 3 months and some almost start you. Ha! It and yet simple how say,
I know, said definitely. At the end of 4 years now, one and in a mobile, baby, said
that's right. By 3 years, put no abine, 3 years, dear. What the time and a campaign? I'm an Mokano has Sabano, Banawa, and Yamadia, me, I'm a fighter. But this time it's a fighting, I didn't am fighting. I can't fight the government. I can't because all year, Juma. And the say a cabe 1 year, no, because send a Yamakotaka say, Oko, we are with me a criticizing. That's fine. So cabe 1 year, the name, but Akwan na Akwan so egusu a mimi hu se twiwan ata ring road the where any speed or mudi yes adwuma wi na dwunyi na omu ye adwuma ah na no alone no
Yo, ma,
kra no ite mi kra ne
we can't crack.
aha mate unia to bi wo ho a me na minim se
Sam,
amafo no mpekasa ne
Zafi, man for about, I don't know. So, yet them as well. Sam, but you over Casacrana.
na baby my baby kakra nti de meeting.
Oh, okay. And yeah, Adam, but come here to chairman, the one. And I say, okay, Adam, so I busy. A jabet, Oba, na, Panyakosi, so pija on Sababy na, Oba so can be here.
Satire. I didn't throw your
But
discussion.
real quick, Brad, like some of your say on any expectation, pretty low to say
I will form a hand
yeah.
expectation of.
I don't think I would maybe I would attendance yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh,
if you
he
attend
does
that
not
yeah.
expect so much. Yeah, we can't get in Kitibia.
On first I didn't be a good morning, so okay, morning one. That's yes.
Yeah, Hanan. Of Agozikasa.
I know that discussion I need petrol didn't call now the tone of language didn't make us say and then I said as of for him in Titiano, which remudians, Titiani Biama nails, and I'm gonna say there's gonna be a time where BB Sana Bampany for they'll hold them accountable.
And ABI and Shibia and people rebel against it.
Yeah.
With time, no people rebel.
Yeah. Sana na me pa, and I make us said because I said petrol now funny thing. It's another person be boom now.
Yeah, bumper is a politics, you've been teen similar. Go phone, go treat to Uncle Fashion.
But
They are taking out for granted.
I mean, I never could say had no more time. Yeah, Ghana no more time. Town hall meetings in the idea and I'm going to tell you about their sense of opinions about things. I don't think I say we are not quite no. Yeah, frustration our boys in the theater because we'll be anywhere said one more them say obinya or she that would depend for what today we are making also cast obi no obi nam na so kodi atem e beka say o mama and papa and 2 years and that was a classic example. You see, charity begins at home. I can no ebedu baby said you almost see politics no.
If they spend so much and concentrate about teaching the church members, on the casa say
yeah,
but concentration is in baby back. Yes, for Sicabra and some bomb payet.
Anna, there was something, so
A
later,
one or more expectation.
Uti clips in now. Some for now, soon a man permission, but Captain
I
Muzo,
saw,
the way on so, you know, Bibi Koto, also, I'm going to give you classic examples. Say, oh, Uti post in a man for the bar, or refers at the old kind in the Oye, and or share, and there's a BB watch here. There be a Mrs. say,
Bibi
prosperity.
we are no how.
I know, Memacasa.
Oh yeah, prosperity messages in the Bible, and a man Christianity are lacking the deep source of change and salvation messages in the 80s and 90s. Near preaching because it's a quite one man churches will be about no other candy or anything. I mean, almost revolve no. Oh, but me no, the language you use, you know, you might uti baby a ubehuni say, but no krena waka. Me per se, I don't see nothing wrong with it because they be a catch over here. I said, we invite him out. Sorry, I careful because I read the Bible, I pray about it, and go to me. But I say, you know, say false prophet. Yes, one try by synchro also. You see, it's about time we. I say, I just tell you, your man to me catch and say, hey, don't ask stupid. Only deal with them. You see, baby, that is the Lord did not call us in the with the spirit of fear, timidity. Sure, politicians then who say Ghanaians attitude are like that. As some for them who say Ghanaians attitude are like that. It's the beyond the penny basis here. And that is where we are going now. A cross road mubia a dimraso. A sroni a cronim. Ya wicked. So to me, the lady did what I mean, you might obey an opinion, and that's my opinion. She did what her frustration was if I say welfare and now sorry no ego.
Yes,
And we beg to differ. I heard the Lord instead of Kokana saying, oh, these are all calling themselves men of God. Heard Duncan Williams thought that was pretty $1 because they're taking so many people as fools. It's about time, is it? Yeah. So mude anything about Bible canon, the Otrisi canon be who was canon, the Obetrin Kranteno. That Bible, when we all read it, Obia was saying here, hum ne kasa chire no. Na so Obia ni saying here hum ne kasa chire ni there one Bible rather than so many different religion denominations. That is the question all Christians we should be asking ourselves. So me, the woman did what the Spirit was guiding her to tell the pastor. She did nothing wrong. Kasa one the deep person for nothing. Or Jina Bible soon or the man a reply back. You might not like the way she used the language. Boy, penny on yakwala. Answer the kwasia. Answer na boa. Ose sa wusi me ya ntua ne ya am robbers. Dia na ne musumu ya am robbers. So abrochire bibi me no ti anya sa na ekire. You whom you busao. No, you see,
watch n'adwen.
that is the reason why politicians, you know,
Yeah.
we say, through baby, yes, because Ghana for ya nyachum to the point, say, Nyanko Ponsi wan fa a hum na afraid. I remember those days, but Mwakun, offensive Rollins. People were dead, people were dead scared to even criticize military government. But brother Mwaku Santasi, yes, also ya afraid hum say yensuro nipa. Nyamini yesuro no. You see, almost the fun and in church and croffa. It's a wake up call. We have to discuss and they will see it. So the Mobimbra.
Yo, of Albert.
Yo, so what menka?
Smitonka.
Yo, me fi baby a mode esi no. Say na moka se opinions no eye obi ayi no. Eye me ayi kakra na me nemo enya adwen ewo kwan bebre so. Mahwe ma me video no kakra. So sorry etia sorry it doesn't mean say ye share ntina wa sorry etia no.
Say, one sorry and tia sorry. And I sorry tia sorry.
See,
authority are
82
foreign
now
now.
so Musa questions.
But
And
authority
what is that question? But the donation how we say you know a lot of people see it's disrespectful.
no me
And
donate
this
media
is
problem.
ayana the way I can say we catch yourself bianca wo ba bi gina ni mo o papa we ye kromfo we ma me ye kromfo. It sounds odd kakra but
No, many what that
obi uh-huh.
me media okay no. Me ni problem. Be a
Mm.
metimi commodities but mo baby a mo fi ba na me no more problem kakra say
Uni me be
say
free ba.
and share mo can say be say share omo e be say yenka prosperity but obonsam ne nyame sori eye gidigidi wo soro enti na nyame hye obonsam ti na sori ti ya no
Oh, okay, but the can say on say the me can say adie bi a eye nhye bi a nipa sori tia no.
senti na
Eh
me so me ma
point say
and I say me bisa question
yes okay.
maybe bisa question say obonsam sori
Uh-huh.
ti ya enti na nyame hye obonsam ye na o ka kire na enye nti na no sori ti ya no
He obonsama anya you oni wan sori agye nyame o.
na ye den
Aiso o ni nyame prepare o peso o sori tie nyame nyame na punish no those
e
what
di enti
me
na o pa ne hye no
say o stubborn and or disobedient or disobey.
good authority ano o kan sorry na authority ano wo soro ho
All right.
e ma abofo ni bi kodi na chi enti
Mm-hmm.
no meme di america ne say it
Mm-hmm.
doesn't matter say and I say and making ne say every time because of say nkofo na no na me hwe movie bi me hwe direct wo Israel amanfo sorry ye boy Yesu din kura na ye pewoku
Yeah.
enu meaning say ebi a yes Christopher share Israel for something no totally wrong maame no de na dwen na wo ka no na dwen a wo ka no obetimi aba say oye wo de monto aso no
All right.
that maame to aso nipa na de
Okay. Yeah.
aha de na me ka ne say nipa no na dwen mu no obetimi aba say oye right obetimi so aba say oye antichrist obetimi so aba say o fight amanyame so wo de ade ne che no enti no ne content ebi kura mpo na ye content creating betimi abasa who baby and so be roll be at the end of the day a quite by and a content creating
Banko for should be a genuine program a koto.
what's a
of
February
habits, of
Yeah.
habits, of
Sunyane
habits,
e koso sunyane.
of habits.
yes
Because since you are here trying to defend, say tithe, you know, is required for people to pay tithe today, which is
Oh,
wrong.
in the Obia
I
will
don't
view
say
the infant trail. Infant no trail.
No,
I know you're
As to
different
pay
about
or not to pay, no infant trail.
no you're
no
Dog,
different
it
because
mean and satisfy no ne.
because Abia a suffer no a sorry no. Yes,
of
the
what the
thought
army
was
at say
given.
what me at say what type of
Waka maningwe na.
Bible no different any the na at say no enti no mentime ne o entwe no because Bible no kra ka say nipa no ka no ante ase a fa ne say sa na nisu ti sa na mafa oh enti me de me ka se me no be ye agi wo
Baby, I will kind of when the choice I did not walk.
me say me no entime agi wo Bible ho because me no agi wa enkwa nkosi ba bia enti
Dog
Bible de
nyabotre na onwe na hwehwe.
enti say metie mo tembia metie mo tembia because apostle of your friend saying
Ambassador for Christ.
apostle of Paul
Uh,
Oh,
some Paul
I'm not for Christ.
made agi
But
eti dia
Bible
ya
not down no. And maybe no Bible no is about you. And
yeah,
you know,
dog
I saw
nyabotre na
for
onwe ne point na.
all say confusion no but some no money be no baba be the confusion. The meme can say nye merit na wo maame na asem so o ka no no kre ananye no kre. Metimi akosopoto maame no wo kwan ba bi so ba bi won so bi a metimi ade say eno na me wura na asem nim. But me ba bi nipa ne ka say 1 point say bi o edru mre bi say yes sorry tia no because of say bi a ye challenge no every challenge and right. And a challenges ni bi wɔ so a Paul mu nyinaa sɛ ɔmo sɔre tia Peter sɛ yɛntie nyame a yɛntie nipa
Ɛda asɛmi deɛ esi ɛnyɛ wo nwanwa sɛ Methodist ni makoni na ɔtoto questions wi ama ne sɔfo ɛnyɛ wo nwanwa.
dabi ɛnyɛ mmoa
Okay.
mmerɛ ne kɔ wie a
Me deɛ in fact ɛyɛ me nwanwa pa, like I was shocked.
me deɛ ɛnyɛ me shock because we deɛ ɛyɛ simple ayi mmerɛ no ɛkɔ awie a search na ɔma wei nyinaa bɛtumi aba.
Okay.
Enti no ɛyɛ baabi a yɛduru no enti wei na mɛyɛ sɛ yɛmɛyɛ ne bere yɛhu sɛ yɛduru baabi mɛmfa ho sɛ ne tight ne ɛnoɔma ne sɛneɛ na maame ne kyerɛkyerɛ mu ne wei a wɔkyerɛkyerɛ mu wɔɛfɛ ni asɔre m wɔɛfɛ ne bible sɛm a wɔka wɔɛfɛ nti na amanfoɔ ba asɔre no menyi ni sɛ baabi a wɔkyerɛkyerɛ wo deɛ no wɔɛfɛ nti na nyame sɛ yɛnkɔ asɔre enti wɔno no gye di sɛ bi a tight na ɔtua no ɛnyɛ no ho adwuma na asɔfoɔ no de yɛ tight na ɔtua no wɔnya mfasoɔ biara wɔ so tight na ɔtua no ɔno no nyansaa mu no ɔhu sɛ bi a asɔfo no de ɛdeceive no enti no ɔsɔre atia wɔ search part na ɛyɛ ɔno n'asɛm but sɛ yɛde ɛno bɛ justify sɛ because of sɛ asɔre no akɔyɛ wei nti na nipa asɔre atia no no na mekyerɛ sɛ bɛtumi aba sɛ na asɔre no koraa tight na ɔmo ka no yɛ right but nipa no bɛtumi asɔre atia because nyame nhyehyɛ sɛ ɛba ne yɛde hunu sɛ awieeɛ berɛ no abɛn memfa wei nyinaa nto wɔ no na moka aban no ne timeline ne saa ɛnoɔma no ɔde totototo
na wo conclude amena
me de conclude me timeline ne ayi no maka na ayi several times wɔ ha sɛ aban bi ba na sign contract na adeɛ na wopɛ sɛ woyɛ no ɛboro mfie na yɛde ama ɔno so a na obi ba no wantoa so a saa aban no deɛ ɔbaeɛ no yɛnkɔ blame no so ɔho deɛ adeɛ nteɛ no because wonim wo time and yɛni Ghana no yɛni national agenda sɛdeɛ ɛbɛ mu kant yɛwɔ no wɔ hɔ deɛ ne yɛn nyinaa de atom de afan ba wonim situation no nti na meka sɛ obi bɛka sɛ o Ghanafoɔ mo ho mmɔden na Ghanafoɔ mo mmoa wonim Ghanafoɔ suban na wokɔpere position no so ɔho sɛdeɛ adeɛ nteɛ no na wonim sɛdeɛ yɛteɛ dada sɛdeɛ yɛyɛ nɔɔma sɛdeɛ yɛtwi tax sɛdeɛ yɛyɛ biribiara na wose no momfa president mam na mɛtumi afɛkse na woba wie no afei wo san bɛstate akyire sɛ ɛna Ghanafoɔ no koraa no ɔmo ntua tax Ghanafoɔ no na ɛmmoa ma ɔman no nyɛ yɛ sɛ individuals moboa na wonim sɛ ɔmo mmoa dada na wobɛpere enti meme deɛ mahama no ne 4 years ne so na ne nɔɔma a ɔpɛ sɛ ɔyɛ no nyinaa Kumasi to Accra road no 4 years ne so na afei na ɔkɔtu amena de ato a na yɛ danko daadaado yi even 2 years no koraa mfimfini na afei na ɔkɔ kate sɔ de abɛyɛ Kumasi highway na nim sɛ ɔdaada so wɔn de adeɛ nteɛ but ebinom wɔ hɔ deɛ a wastate a ɔreyɛ kɔ yɛnim sɛnea nipa yɛ na nipa yɛ ni eti sɛ ɛno nso no yɛka sɛ yɛstate atake ne deɛ a na ɛno nso no biribi wɔ hɔ eti yɛgya mede ma no bɛsi
yo doc 2 minutes. All right. Adam ko. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ajakosi. I just say. Asan ko abesu 2 minutes na say the menaso. And so be ankasa bi dia naija. Yem fancy ya. Yɛbɛda mo nyinaa ase. Sɛdeɛ ɛyɛ no.
wankasa wahu ɛkwan a ɛyi Paul suani no ɔbɛyɛɛ woma ne tam sɛ ɔsɛ ɔnkasa biem enti wei no na kyerɛ sɛ maame no ne nua no no a maame ne nua no no a na ɔyɛ adepa no yɛmma wo time ne da hɔ kasa ase da menka
Are you ready?
Yeah.
But we almost we Eda were ever.
Oh, asɛm bɛɛ na woka. Na sɛ wo nso
yɛmma wo time sɛ fa
apostle for
kasa
Christ. Asɛm a woka deɛ is not that year. Wode mmɛmfa nseɛ.
Somebody got born anywhere. That's all types of guys.
Pentecost.
sɛ ɔbɔnsam sɛ
Pentecost.
ɔbɛdidi mprɛma no
My men also Pentecost and so called there.
I would say Presby. And I Methodist.
Okay. And Pentecost was almost times in war.
The point is, it's not about the tight issue. It's not about the tight issue. It is about the how I'll confront people are not expecting. Then tight. Obia on view.
Paul Kano, Galatians 4:16.
I did now don't kasa video over say.
What become your enemy? For telling no, let me run him and be a baby.
Okay.
So, but I'm not comfort you or more. Odika, so they say, because they say no, the only say. No, because send me because say baby or on crowd here or more crowd here. And since all time to run here every day, yeah, no, 5%, but also 7%, but also. And I'll be doing what is our 70.
I mean, TV. Baby wants to went to your own cancer. No,
own cancer, no, yes. Let me patch out. And I Robert, Ekasano, there be a master of bar, Montina sin. My country almost say, Bible and down from Genesis to Revelation. And I go point some more, but it didn't know a Yahudia. So that's it. Now, Oko tight. Now, far. Say, any the Yahudia. Now, a Jew, a Sabbath, yeah, Saturday, yeah. I don't know, I was saying any Yahudia. But now, we say, one unit. Huh? Tight, no, or more, tight in the mouth. Or more, so near this, 10 commandments, and more. Sabbath day, no woman, so more keeping holy. Yes, Saturday. And then the own pet, also the Yahudia. The moment the tight na walk Bible no to know Obama will quote Malachi 3 he said Omoya comfort. No one so ya who say more a comfort kese pa ni asofo. So they said because Malachi no kwa na omo quote no. Malachi no was talking to the priest. And members no. Malachi no was attacking the priest because omo no sad time no Levites ya yi no munya. Omunya na tight na money the mom no omo no mafa. Oja papa na omo no mafa no homo ne de bia. Don why ya no come yan popon. Nti no mu bebe jina hono etwa nkontompo we ni na de kira masafo. Na afei omo no adwuma yeso omo ye. Na hey baby, just imagine Ghana obi o ton ene ma o edwom e ma ya omo baby your story nti no how the person is going to pay tithe. Ọkọkọ free niema kwa na niema kwa nto nwie yi no ọkọkọ free niema eguni store ni mu na ya won ton kaka no saa de ade na obi abato no ene na saa sika no on tim 10% enfa me twa wa ka na say end of the year enfa so obenya ana say
asemo
Pumpo for bu musa ni wa so ko Bible mo so Bible so ko Bible ma henfa no bi sika twa tight o Bible Bible mo henfa kyerɛ me accountant o twa tight o Bible ai Matthew no a tax collector henfa no twa tight o Bible Peter no a fisherman o no ni henfa no twa tight o Bible mo ɛna pharmacy ni twa tight Papa yeah no so kwa so na yɛ for Jew for the land is dry. And you will be our tea, Amakum, and also will take for you, Kumna, Oko tight. Any driver, and also Spain, Barcelona, and I'll take Finland,
Subject to
Oko tight.
discussion. He's in Bibri.
Yes.
He's in Bibri.
Who for boys also call Bible, Paul, I can't tell you about offer me Paul. I can't tell you. Galatians 3:13. Or say, curse behave, who cannot do all the things written in the law. Now, Uko title no what now I 613 law no. Ejima is that for no Uko for about say title or there not 612 no and they went out to one. Maybe want to ask
Yo, yeah, that's it. Until the idea. I say you didn't know I don't know, say them or last messenger. And I say Samuel was last messenger. But so be an Casadia and I just say a better message.
Of Abbas with the main so. Also, the mama phone as I'm going political. Gospel,
and I say, I'm for break. Say, you know, politics now, Mamuka, I say, I'm on phone to make a
almost spiritual arm robbers and almost robbing confusa.
I say more, Mrs. Anna, Mr. Bear, what they say we market to this Anna politics, Mrs. Almost started query over power.
I thought you almost called or soften one in the bit. You shadow was all them one.
But Ben said, Ben say, I don't know, say when you're soft no preaching immediate here, when you know any bit to tear, the where the woman is coming from.
Of course. I've listened to the message now.
The message, yeah, it triggered her.
Or the mama or mopa, and I say, it's a woman, it won't you and buofu. The mama or
Bibi, because they are robbing them. It's very sad though. Oh, say
any one almost or mupes or mukoyo madi.
They are robbing them because they have low expectations.
yeah.
Woman set to bar a little bit high.
If you said the bar a little
higher, you know, you will not be so. I want to mean robbers, but they have low
just robbing them left and right. Coming so see.
They were expecting so much from other person.
Exactly.
All right, yeah, you're gonna be better must. And every says you beat me about on the Abbasisia. And yeah, it's more.